Welcome back. LOI in the building. J Noblez.
It's on Groove, two of America's most wanted here. Shout out to the lovely ladies of LOI once again.
Yes.
Keeping the shit afloat. We got like 100-something last episode. I think it was like 100.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
That might have been because, like I was saying in the car, I told a lot of my MILF, companions that come through the job, I told them about our show. So, if we see an up boost in motherfucking views, nigga, that's my MILF. Shout out to them.
There's a bitch named Betty somewhere in the book club. Nigga.
Linda.
Shout out Betty and Linda.
Yeah.
We was talking about it earlier. You say that you're a different person when you're talking to them hoes versus like when you out with a nigga or when you doing this podcast. Because you said specifically, they don't know that you're a nigga.
Yes.
They just know that you're black.
Yes. And that's... Oh, my God.
It's so unprofessional.
Jesus Christ.
Men's material, nigga.
Jesus Christ.
Network.
I know.
Yeah,
Jesus
on,
Christ.
man.
And it was the group chat, too.
Hell yeah, we got thumbnails.
But yeah, I talk different because it's not necessary. Like, I have 10
Your
seconds.
diction increases?
I have 10 seconds to talk to these bitches. It's like, I'm a gentleman.
Yeah.
I am a gentleman. But right now, I'm talking to the homie and shit.
Yeah.
Completely different. But there's nothing wrong with that. What, you judging that nigga or something?
Nah, I'm just curious because growing up, I was the type of nigga. It didn't feel right if I wasn't being myself. You feel me? I always felt like a fraud. I was one of them type of dudes that was like, if I had to explain this to somebody, I don't want to explain some bullshit. Like, I don't want to do something that I got to tell you about, and you like, you dumbass nigga.
Well, we're multifaceted. You feel me? It's like we're not just one type of nigga. You feel me? Like,
So you
just because I'm respectful to them hoes doesn't mean I'm not like acting myself. You get what I mean? It's completely different. It's completely different.
It's not like
you have to, nigga.
What you mean?
Like,
yeah, because you can't be a nigga at the drive-thru.
you know what I mean? Like, I can't fuck up my tips. I've been
Unless you work
before.
at Wendy's or Lewisburg. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Might have to bleep that out.
Yeah.
I don't even want people to know about
Hell
that shit.
yeah, please stay away from this establishment.
But yeah, shout out to all the MILFs and shit. Very helpful. About that gilf that I was telling you about.
The neighbor?
My neighbor and
There's
shit.
an update on this?
It was almost an update, but I'm close to getting some old pussy.
What happened?
It's like I said what's up to her.
Yeah.
Like the door was open, but I ain't feel like taking it.
Well, like you just came from jujitsu, nigga. Your
Type
balls are
shit.
sweaty.
Like
what
I
the
was
fuck?
a little tired. I ain't feel like taking it. And then she was wearing a wig that I wasn't really feeling that day. She's an old bitch. She was wearing like a 1950s like Golden Girls type of wig. I'm
She
like, what
really-
is wrong with this
She
bitch?
showed her age.
Yeah.
that
Like,
is. I wonder what's like that's some old bitch shit that she did that turned you off. I wonder if you be doing young nigga shit to be like, yo, this nigga's stupid.
exactly. And that's why I told one of my older women, I was like, when you watch the show, this is me. I'm just talking to my homie. I'm talking to my brother. It's completely different.
Yeah. It's like when my grandma started watching this shit.
Yeah, she was disappointed.
I was getting some phone calls, nigga. This is not the man I know.
Uh-huh.
It was almost like when a nigga died and he on the news and his mom and his grandma is just like, we don't know how this happened. But whole time, niggas like Biggie, he got mashed potatoes under his fucking bed.
Yeah.
She don't know. She think it's mashed potatoes and this nigga selling crack.
Yeah, what's that smell? Old food, man. Don't worry about it.
Not the man I know.
It's dog food, man. Don't worry about it. But yeah. But
Shout out grandma.
Shout out to grandma. I was
Never watch this shit again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I blocked her.
Yeah, I blocked my mom too, nigga. I had to.
I ain't blocked my mom because my mom, she cool.
She
put
cool
up with
about
that
it.
shit. She tells me that she'll like it on mute. So I don't got to break her heart.
But she
still supports.
yeah.
She just mute that shit and she's like,
That's the way I want my mom to be.
You want to talk about that?
Not necessarily, but I want my mom to just, like it from afar. Like my mom wants to nigga, know what we're doing.
Treat that shit like an art exhibit.
Like,
you can't touch it.
She's asking me like, what y'all talk about? I'm like, Mom,
Yeah.
we was talking about bitches and hoes. Like, what do you?
For real. Like, last time we did TDS radio, my mom wanted me to send her the link. Like, we was on there talking about big areolas and shit.
Yeah. Tony was judging me. Well, no. We was having a disagreement.
You made the mistake.
No.
You want me to do this?
Dude.
You made the mistake of thinking that the areola and the nipple are two different things.
AJ, Lauren, guys in the room.
Hold on.
Whoa,
Go ahead.
Can I ask my comrades?
Go ahead.
Can I ask the comrades? He got curious.
Shane done seen some nipples.
The areola and the nipple are two separate entities. Now, science may say they're connected. It's like the dick and balls. Like, they're connected, but they're not. They're connected.
There's no need to respond to that because this nigga just said science says versus your intuition. Nigga, are you serious?
If you look at it,
science says
it's almost like you see people,
niggas who have debated, experimented.
First of all,
who have classes. This is not your decision.
No, it's
not yours.
The areola and the nipple. Would y'all classify that as one whole thing?
One thing. You haven't seen an areola-less nipple.
There are areolas where it's like it's
small but existent.
The small ones.
When
they have to be there to be small.
Put it like you can.
I've seen nipple no area or nipple low areola.
And the fact that you said that means they're two separate entities.
They are. I was about to say they are two things.
No,
they're two separate entities.
The areola is a part. You have a hand.
Technically, you can say, but it's not though. It's one thing. It's one item. You suck it all at the same time.
You can't
separate what you lick. You're doing it all at the same time.
It's one.
You have a hand, and there's fingers on that motherfucker.
Jeff's coming.
Shout Jeff.
Okay. All right. Yeah, areola is part of the nipple. Yeah. A nipple is like the whole thing. Like men have areolas, women have areolas. It's just the areola is the brown spot around what we call the nipple. So it's like it's yeah.
Shane,
it's no getting through to this nigga.
Shane, we need Shane.
But then we'll look up a scientific diagram.
Shane, it's two separate things. What you think?
Yeah, go ahead, try to find somebody who agree with this.
What do you feel? What do you feel? I was about to say, come on, it don't matter.
Yeah. What's your take on these nipples?
Like, wait, what did you say, Leon? Because
he said it's one thing.
You said it's one thing. The nipple and two. God,
This close.
I'm winning.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It might be like part of it. Yeah, it might be part of it.
You have a hand, which also happens to have fingers. It's still your hand. You have a nipple that has an areola and a nipple. It's really simple. But
so you're saying the
you
nipple
can't
is like the finger.
You can't make sense with niggas who don't believe in science.
You see,
it's just not gonna happen.
It's some
This a
people.
lost cause.
You see, it's some people, right? I've been reading Simply Psychology, right?
And you ain't learned the motherfucker.
I've been reading Simply
Psychology for tips.
I've been reading Simply Psychology, right? Different people have different ways of processing things, right?
So
if you look at a tree, some people may say, it's just a big ass fucking log. Some people may say, well, it's one big ass stem with 52 leaves on it, and they get deeper.
So you need to read more of the book, nigga.
Nigga,
I promise you that somewhere along the line they're gonna say some niggas are right, some niggas are wrong.
What is? Hey,
Wait, so we have an official answer.
Okay, nipples. Okay,
Nipple.
Semicolon. All right. The nipple is the center of the areola. Each nipple has about 9 milk ducts as well as nerves. I don't know. We might not need to go that far.
It's a lot of sensitivity.
Areola. The areola is the circular dark circled area of the skin surrounding the nipple. Areola have glands called. We don't care about that.
Wait, so the fact that they're separating that means that it's.
But it also says the nipple is the center of the areola.
But do you understand that you have a hand? I'm gonna keep saying this because this is the only way to make sense.
Oh my God.
You have a hand with fingers. If you Google hand, you're gonna get a different definition for your fucking palm, your ring finger. It's still your hand.
No, it's your hand, and then you have phalanges.
So you think because you know a different word for fingers that makes you right?
I just said
I didn't agree with science.
Nigga, I don't.
I think we had a flip, Tone. I think we had a flip. It's not that the areola is a part of the nipple. The nipple is a part of the areola. So the areola is the hand. Yeah. Essentially, in your thing.
And the nipple is the finger.
Correct.
So, but it's
the
but it's all in areola. But it's one. It's one thing. Still to me.
The same. Yeah.
It's what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You a person
I
with
feel like y'all just succumb to our logic, and then y'all are trying to say
That's what I'm like. You see how they just tried to flip it? Like he just read. Wait, Tone. Wait, we had it wrong. The nipple
I'm
and
gonna be real. I'm
areola.
gonna be real. I think the biggest difference, and
What?
the reason I can't call them the same, is because to me the nipples have reproductive. They have purpose. The areola does not have purpose. The nipple produces milk.
That's a
Or
beautiful
milk-
point, AJ.
the areola
It has a
serves
specific point.
that
areola had the milk.
It secretes lubricating oil.
the areola serves the greatest purpose, nigga.
What?
It's listen, it's the moat, it's the
No,
foundation,
the nipple's
nigga.
the most important.
You don't even like it. Wait,
Take away the nipple.
wait, hold up. When we was on TDS radio,
You can't be.
You can't do anything with just areolas.
what?
You cannot.
You can't do anything. You can't feed a baby with areolas.
Exactly.
And you don't see areola-less nipples, nigga, or nipples without areolas without nipples.
That'd be crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
There is no just areola. There's no bitch walking around with areolas, nigga.
And if they do, I want to see what.
You don't think
Unless she has a genetic.
You don't-
Unless she's
First of all,
unless
I'm gonna get
unless
yams.
royalty.
Yams.
she's Queen Britain. She got a genetic mutation.
Yams nipples. Yams areola was like almost the same color as her nipple.
Yeah.
That just disapproves.
That's just flesh areola. I've seen those.
That's what I'm
Where
saying.
The areola looks light skin, or it's like blends in.
But it's still
skin
there.
color.
It's very much existence.
It's a very slight. It's a very like slight difference or whatever. But
It's-
I have also seen where it's straight nipple, and there's really no areola at all. It's just nipple.
That's probably mainly white women. Probably got that.
I'm thinking African tribes. That's what I'm thinking about right now.
A Zulu nation, bitch. But nah, I mean, okay, I don't. I think me and AJ proved our point that it's separate. But
I don't think.
how about this? How about
I don't
this?
think y'all said anything profane.
How about this? We'll leave it up. How about this? We'll
in
leave
my
it.
opinion, nigga.
Well, of course you're supposed to. Then we'll leave it up to
All
the
you did-
viewers.
that was just a bunch of rhetoric, nigga.
If
That was rigmarole, nigga.
Nigga, rigmarole, nigga. Niggas ain't no malarkey, nigga. We'll leave it up to the viewers.
So your onomatopoeia.
Y'all comment down what y'all think below. If it's separate or if it's the same thing. Yeah.
Why was this a thing? This shit got hot. This shit got hot.
That's how it get in the chamber, nigga. Very passionate.
Sun is out.
There's not even nothing that's happened in the news to connect titties to. So what else is there to talk about?
It might be the ASAP Rocky shit. Speaking of nipples, because I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
somebody's
I
nipples
think
got caressed.
his
in the
nipples
scruffy.
was out. Yeah, I'm
somebody's
pretty
nipples
sure.
was out. Yeah.
I saw this shit on accident, right? At first, I'm like, okay, cool. I was just watching it as like a fan of ASAP Rocky. I support him. And shit. I'm like, all right, Gucci commercial. He probably flying with or not. Elliot Page, is that his name? The trans dude? Elliot Page?
Elliot Page. Yeah.
Elliot Page and that one girl from what's that one show? It's a good ass show on Netflix. Nah. What's that white woman's name?
White woman.
But whatever. It was her too. It started off with them just like walking around, like
Smelling good.
yeah, a wood house, a big ass house, having fun, ASAP smiling and shit. And
You
then
can tell these niggas don't have day jobs.
no day jobs. Out of nowhere, you see all of them laying down. Elliot Page, the trans man or woman, is in the middle.
Was she the girl that was pregnant in Juno?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. This nigga ASAP Rocky cuddled up like a hoe in this bitch arms and shit, like almost like a cat. Like he was like this.
Was nestling. That's nestling.
Yeah, he was.
That's nestling right there.
Yeah.
And it was good for him.
He was making.
He was getting up in that bitch.
Yeah, I was like, nigga, what the fuck? What is
He got sensual
after that?
all that time in jail, nigga.
What? Yeah, slipping and shit.
Slipping in semen and shit.
What was the next scene? I believe they were all holding hands. It was the weirdest three-way I've ever seen. Ozark, thank you.
The chick from Ozark.
Yeah, and she's like, it's like a regular white bitch.
Yeah. She cool. She's like,
And this is funny, right? Because shout out to TDS Radio. We was on TDS Radio talking about what's that brother's
Jonathan
name.
Majors.
Jonathan Majors.
I'm glad you did this because I made the exact same. Go ahead.
He had just recently done a photo shoot when he was wearing a pink cape.
He was wearing a pink cape and his pants were connected to his hooves.
His pants was connected to his shoes. The denim was his shoes.
Dressed like a minotaur.
He was a goddamn.
Don't forget about the smooches.
But wait, context.
What was the book he was reading? It was like poems about periods.
Nah.
Nigga. It was a feminist digest.
Look, we don't know that, but he was going based off of an anime character,
And he made that shit really zesty.
which he did successfully. He did successfully.
I think you take away from the message. That nigga probably whoops ass.
Regardless, we brought that up because you were saying how he was looking a little fruity,
Zesty. Yeah, ticklish.
very ticklish.
I would describe it as ticklish.
And then this happened with A$AP Rocky. So what do you think?
So, of course, the narrative for all the conspiracy theorists
I
and
was
the
about to say.
Israelites is going to be that they're trying to demasculate. What's the word? How do you say that?
Gayify, whatever.
They trying to zestify the black
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
They're trying to make us all feminine. They're trying to get us in. You know that's what a kundalini is?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah. I don't know why I did that when I said kundalini, but that's what I mean.
The anal cavity?
Nah. It's something in spirituality where your masculine and your feminine is intertwined. It's like fucking peanut M&Ms. It's the same shit.
You've reached your highest
You've
potential.
reached
nigga.
full, whatever the way it is. Nipsey Hussle was reading a book about that shit too. I forgot what it was called. But, yeah, something like that. Yeah. Way to superior man. Yeah, you gotta think like a bitch. It's like Steve Harvey's book in reverse.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Spirituality. What was I about to say?
Look, what A$AP Rocky did. A$AP.
Oh, wait, I forgot. I got it.
I was about to say. I was about to go in on it.
Go ahead.
Nah, you go.
Nah, let me finish.
I was about to say.
Let me
Fuck
finish.
it.
Yeah. Damn it, I forgot it again. Go ahead.
Just interrupt me when you remember.
Nah.
What A$AP Rocky has been doing over the years with these photo shoots, it's becoming.
I got it again.
All right, what?
Fucking, a lot of them niggas would say that this is just a conspiracy theory to, try to justify the black man. Nigga, it's just high fashion. High fashion is just gay. That's just how it's always been.
It is.
Who was the
but
nigga that wanted to fuck Tupac?
Quincy Jones.
Nah, the other nigga. Fashion dude. Designer. Everybody wanted some piece of fucking Tupac,
Everybody
nigga.
went, Mark Jacobs. Fuck it. Mason Margiela.
He knows who I'm talking about. They know who I'm talking about. Yeah.
Like Da Vinci or some shit like that. It was
Yeah.
They want to fuck Tupac.
It's probably Louis. Yeah, he wanted to fuck Tupac. Versace. It was Versace. Versace wanted a piece of that.
I don't. You're right. High
That's just
fashion.
how high fashion is.
It is. It is zesty,
Niggas wearing fishnet.
but like, what was the plan? Like before they did the photo shoot, and they was like, all right, Elliot. So Rocky, Elliot Page is gonna be in the middle with her arms open, kind of like a weird like lesbian three-way, and you're gonna be cuddled up. Like, what was his reaction?
He was like, yeah.
Like, what was his like?
He was obviously down with it.
And we
Just
got to
did
drop
it.
a clip.
You know what I don't understand? Like, cologne commercials, perfumes, they're always some goofy, wild shit. They're worse than insurance commercials. It just be a bunch of aesthetically things. It's just some shit that culminates into this smelling like this. Like, what was they trying to say? That this shit smells like bisexuality?
Wait, this was for a cologne?
See?
But
There's
nigga,
so much.
this
there's
is
so
for
many
cologne,
fucking
nigga?
ticklish antics going on, nigga. They're selling cologne. Gucci guilty, nigga.
Lauren. Oh, that's what it's called? Gucci
Guilty of fucking a
Guilty.
transgender, yeah.
Gucci guilty.
We just watched it back here, and it's like it's wild. I didn't even know nothing about this, but I mean,
Go to the
definitely
part
was
when he
displaying
Yeah.
non-traditional relationship where it's a trans man or woman. I don't know what the official definition would be, but it's a trans something with the black man with a white girl. I mean, I don't know.
it's almost
fluid as hell.
It's almost like they just that it was all last minute. And A$AP Rocky, he already had that goofy shit on. He was like, fuck it, come here. I don't know what it was. It was weird.
Who relates to this? Who is like even? What was that nigga name from TLC who had the two white?
You want to know what it is? You want to know what it is? Like, I find
Who were they marketing to?
I find like big booty Latina cool.
Yeah.
Like that was
Sensation.
if I saw that on X videos, I was like, I'm gonna click on that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hold it just so I can preview it.
That's probably my
then-
top search.
Yeah. That's what I like.
Sometimes if you swipe that shit, it do a little.
Yeah. That's what I find sexy. Gay dudes find a straightish black male, trans girl or woman. We gotta look up that definition. And then like a regular straight white woman, they find that sexy. Like if that was a fucking X videos, video, like they're getting hard off that.
Yeah. I can imagine.
So to answer your question,
cologne porn.
I think homos. I'm just playing.
What do you think Rihanna thinks of this?
Huh?
What do you think Rihanna thinks of this?
I didn't even think about that bitch.
You see,
I wonder.
in philosophy,
philosophy,
we have to ask the great question.
Yeah, I wonder what she thinks about this because she's pregnant with his child.
She might give birth to a little Zaire
You think she getting off on it?
I don't know.
You think she getting off on
I
it?
don't know. You see, Rihanna historically has been touted as being like elite. You feel me? Like if you get Rihanna, you that nigga. That's multiple niggas' dream girl. And ASAP got her. So at first, you congratulate ASAP. Because it's like, hey, you bagged Rihanna, nigga, like you did something. It's looking like...
Is that his crutch? Like for all the shit he's gonna do in the future? Like, I'm fucking Rihanna. You know what I mean?
If he had to defend himself in court,
Yeah.
that's gonna be his first clause.
Yeah.
I can see him going with it, but I don't think it really does nothing, nigga. Because I think it just takes Rihanna down a few pegs. Like, you into this? She like niggas that wear fishnet.
How much money would it take for you? Because let's be honest, the only strange thing about it is that
technically, go ahead.
is that it was a trans woman in the middle. Not that she was there, but she was in the middle.
And if you're like 95% of Black America, you don't even know who that white woman was. I've that's a boy.
I've played.
She looked like Ezra Miller.
She was the voice of The Last of Us, the game. She was the voice of the little bitch. That's how I know her. And you know, she got pregnant and shit.
Yeah. Juno.
Yeah. But that was the main problem. Because it's still two women. But he was all in a cat pose and shit like Catwoman.
You see what shout out 𝙼𝙾𝚃𝚃.
Oh, he spoke upon
the
this?
original Pretty Flacco.
Oh, he was like,
He commented.
What
First
he
of all,
say?
you gotta understand, and for those who already know, Most Def is Harlem world. A lot of niggas say Harlem niggas like to hate on each other, but there's a lot of love that goes around in Harlem. I don't want to put words into these niggas' mouths and speak on their relationship because I'm speculating. But I think that there's like some type of big brother mentorship going on, like some type of friendship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, between these two.
Companions.
So the fact that Most Def is commenting on this, it just says it all. This nigga said,
What'd he say?
Rakim, period. I love you, period. I admire, period, you, period. The vertical boot caressing, though. This face emoji. Sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this word is.
Let me see.
It's 𝐶UIDAT. I think that's Spanish. I don't know. Quiddite Flacco.
Yeah,
Quiddite Flacco.
Yeah.
Respectfully always, ASAP Bay.
He said what Terry Rozier said to 𝙼𝙾𝚂𝚃. Yo, bloody, you gotta chill.
Yeah.
You gotta calm down. You know what I'm saying?
You want to talk about that?
Let's talk about it. 𝙼𝙾𝚃, he's been in the news.
Pause.
What?
Side note. That word that was in Spanish means take care of yourself. This nigga
I want whatever dictionary he got.
This nigga got his boots caressed, and 𝙼𝙾𝚃 told him to take care of himself.
Yeah.
He's worried sick about it. This nigga is moving ticklish than before.
He told him to bless his heart.
Yeah. Take care of yourself. You slipping up, you getting a little gay. That's essentially what he said.
That's what white people say to the chick. He's really fucked up about this.
This is some shit Drake takes to a bit.
Yeah.
Meditate.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Bitch don't even know what it means. But 𝙼𝙾𝚃.
Nah, he probably fucks nothing but
What?
Spanish-speaking bitches. You know, he be in Miami and shit.
Drake. I don't know.
That bitch probably know exactly what he talking about.
I don't know.
And you know, Drake is just like everything to everybody all at once. And he can be Arabic, he can be Spanish, or Hispanic, I mean. He can be black, he can be white. He can rap into different accents.
Yo, all right. Drake, did you see that interview Lil Yachty did?
Nah.
He said
I've seen it, but I ain't seen
he
it.
said he was talking about retiring. You think that's some bullshit?
I think a part of him wants to know, like, how much we would miss him.
Yeah.
Like, if they would be like, nigga, nah, no retire.
Yeah.
If niggas was upset, if there was mainstream outrage about him retiring, I think that's like a little ego boost. Because you could even tell in the interview, this nigga's getting old.
I think I was about to say
it's a sore spot for him.
I think
he's in a young man game.
I think he's going through a midlife crisis because he's 35, which is the
Something.
time you would go through a midlife crisis. I think. Have y'all experienced that yet?
They not 35. Yeah, they got 5-6 more years.
But it happens. It happens. What the fuck?
You had some type of crisis yet?
Not yet.
Well, I don't want to say yet. I don't wish that on anything.
That shit don't hit the
doing?
box office, nigga.
What am I doing with my life? They gonna-
People just think it's trash. And I'm like, oh, then
they gonna blend up some CDs and swallow it.
Yeah.
All his favorite movies in one blend.
Yeah. Oh my god. But nah, man. Let's talk about John Morant.
Yeah.
This nigga been brandishing guns and shit.
He trying to be the new AI. He trying to bring the hood to the league.
Now,
He wants to be a nigga's nigga. Because with a lot of the athletes, they be black, but they don't be nigga all the way. Nah, I take it back. They give you flashes. They give you passable nigga, like samples of nigga. Like you might see LaMelo Ball live rapping to some young boy or some shit. He's being nigga,
yeah.
but it's in good taste.
It's tricky because
It's not too much salt. He ain't go heavy on it.
What John Morant is doing it's wrong in the context that he signed to Disney. But it's not wrong as like, niggas in a strip club with a fucking little ass gun. Fuck it. Like, he should be vilified for that, nigga.
It's the timing.
But it's out.
the look.
It's the look. Like, what was the one? His mom was shopping in Champs for some reason. Your son worth $200 million. You shopping in Champs.
You don't have a servant?
I was about to say social status or something. Fuck it.
This nigga's a star point.
Yeah, mom's shopping at Champs.
He was just an all-star.
So of course
Buying her own shoes.
Of course, maybe she got used to the $200 million life. She forgot how rude regular people can be.
She got used to them NBA contracts, nigga. She's guaranteed.
Yeah, them high-end stores, nigga. She got that Champs customer service. She called the homies like, yo, Ja, come down here. We need some threes in this motherfucker. Allegedly, somebody got jumped.
There's so much missing.
It's so much shit.
So much missing.
That
like,
I
how
think
you go from buying some threes to getting jumped?
some of it might be fake news.
got
Nigga.
jumped?
I'm calling it fake news. Because it's all kind of random. You get what I mean? Like, you telling me John Morant jumped a kid last summer. Because I believe that was another situation, right?
Yeah.
He jumped a kid last summer, and now this shit is coming out. He jumped a 17-year-old. I said jumped. Pistol whipped.
That shit happens sometimes.
But he's a nigga, but let's be honest. 17 years old, John Morant pistol whipping a nigga. Maybe, that's what I read. Because it was
Allegedly,
because I read two different situations. It's been a lot of pistols involved in John Morant, and I don't think it's that bad because Gilbert Arenas, he went on some fucking show, like you guys were saying. It's a bunch of different shows now and shit, but he was talking about how like nigga, y'all would lose your minds if y'all really knew what was going on. He even said like somebody asked him, what would you do if you was the coach of Memphis? Like, or the GM. He'd be like, nigga, I'll do what they all do. Forget I ain't see it. Like, nigga, it's a bunch of shit like that going on.
push that shit under the rug. Eh?
Wasn't Charlotte Hornets pushing peas?
Allegedly, but I don't know what you
Allegedly.
was
Nigga,
pushing peas.
I
I know Miles Bridges was beating his bitch.
there was a rumor, like, that whole situation with Charlotte, nigga,
Yeah.
son, I read somewhere, it could be false, allegedly. Them niggas was pushing peas, beating bitches, drinking lean, and, you know, I mean, shit, that's enough. I mean, nigga.
That's a case right there.
I was about to
nigga.
say, but nigga,
That's enough for a search warrant.
what was going on around that time with Charlotte was crazy. That's what I read. So the fact,
What year? What
so
decade is this? Is this
around when Terry Rozier was there, so the fact that Terry Rozier was like, yo, Ja, you need to chill, it's like, that means something.
That's why you can't name black people shit like Carl and Terry. It makes your decision making for the rest of your life harder. It's something you gotta prove, nigga.
Yeah.
Something gonna be fucked up with you. I never met a normal nigga whose name was that Caucasian.
Yeah.
Look at Terry Crews. You don't know a single cool Terry that's a nigga.
It's a cool Terry.
Or Carl.
We got to go
or
further south.
Carlton.
We have to go further south.
Nah.
For Terry, maybe not Carlton. You got to go to Neverland
That's-
for Carlton,
that's
nigga. I don't know about
more towards the
Carlton.
West, nigga. Yeah.
But I also don't like how everybody famous that's black is just has something to say. I don't like that. Like, everybody has something to say. Like, we get it. Like, duh, you don't think he knows that he needs to chill? Like, we don't need every black famous person. Ja, please. Ja. Like, this nigga is like,
What you think that is? Like, you think that's like on some...
I think,
You think that they trying to take control of a narrative? Like, do you think that they being told to push a certain agenda?
possibly,
Or maybe it's hurting them personally. Like,
Nigga.
they go into these different rehearsals, they in these auditions in these dressing rooms, and they hearing side conversations with producers and EPs talking about, yo, niggas been nigga lately. You seen Ja? He's making it bad for all black people.
I think it's a hype train. And every stereotype that, you know, we hear about these celebrities, like these niggas grimy, they don't give a fuck. They just want to be in the news. I mean, I think that's what's happening, nigga. It's
There
like,
are
yo,
certain individuals who are quick.
it's like, we need to pray for Ja. We need to, like, nigga,
Man,
you gonna help? Really? Really? Really?
Hit the I'm not black, I'm OJ.
Yeah,
Then it's
like,
over.
it's like, what he did was fucked up. And
It was stupid. You said something on they shit, and I feel like summarized it pretty perfect.
oh, yeah. He wasn't a gentleman about it. Like, shout out to Paul Pierce, the same thing happened with him.
Paul Pierce had stabbings.
It's
nigga, like,
it's something about when niggas get around strippers. Shit gets real. Like, collars
too
get
much money.
collars get loose,
Too
nigga.
much at stake.
Shirts get taken off. Niggas get sweaty.
Yeah.
Guns get pulled out. Gambling.
Niggas get hostile, nigga. And you don't want to fight a nigga with a hard dick.
And like I
you
said,
gotta shoot him.
it's all within the context that they're signed to Disney. And you're right, nigga. It's
Yeah.
like, the fuck?
Nigga work for the mouse.
You work for the mouse,
You
nigga.
work for the mouse. You gotta, even if it's a legal strap, nigga.
Yeah.
You better be hunting bunny wabbits,
Yeah.
nigga. You better get real Looney Tunes with it.
Now we in that doghouse, fucking around.
Shut
For
up.
2 days, for 2 games, I think. But yeah,
You know,
shout out to him.
self-destruction is pretty like, it's interesting to watch. When you see a nigga constantly making stupid decisions. You remember when Charlie Sheen was fucking his life up? Back in the day?
What specifically? Like, was that just drugs, or was it,
It was
like?
drugs, yeah. It was drugs and lack of discipline.
But he's still rich though. He's still good.
Yeah, you know, them 2.5 check.
I'm about to say
Niggas
2.5.
getting rewards,
Yeah,
shit.
2.5 men, nigga.
Shit, yeah.
This shit something serious.
Nah, that nigga was on drugs for real. You saw that one interview where he was tweaking on the reporter. She was like, "Is there drugs in this house?" He was like, "I don't know if there's drugs in the house." Oh my God, we're gonna fucking die. He was like, "It's the end of the world." He was like, "If there are drugs in this house, getting away from me."
What?
Yeah, nigga was tweaking.
Nigga guy, yeah, he was acting suspicious.
He was acting like he just found them drugs in the house.
Yeah. Damn, I don't know. That's fucked up. Shout out to him.
He's the real life Tony Stark. He just didn't get his life together.
I don't know.
You talking about Robert Downey Jr., nigga?
Robbie Downey.
Charlie Sheen.
He lived a real rock star catches AIDS. So I guess you're right.
Yeah, that's the only way to go out. It's like being in the streets. You either gonna go dead,
Or STD,
jail.
nigga.
Yeah,
Or both,
Same
jail
with
and
crack.
STD.
You either gonna be dead or gay.
Yep. Yeah.
It's either dead or gay. Smoke that crack.
Damn.
Yeah.
That a gay.
What was we talking about? We just be getting off on
We
tangents.
be getting off on tangents.
Shout out Ja.
And we've been doing this a long time. If, you know, for the real fans, you know, we have a strong relationship with crack. It's like
We've spoken ad nauseum about
we've used crack as like a metaphor, a noun, as a verb.
Yeah,
Like
person, place, anything.
we've used crack as like real versatile with it. Shout out to crack.
When you really break it down,
Uh-huh.
it's very powerful. Like it's a powerful word. Crack. It's like Jordan. You know how Jordan became a verb for being the best at doing something?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Like that shit is ingrained. If it's very intense, it's crack.
Shout out to 2 Chainz too.
I had a triple shot of espresso. That shit was crack.
Oh, you had that triple
Liquid
shot?
crack.
You had that triple shot today?
Yeah. Nah, not today. Really.
Speaking of that triple shot, I'm never having that shit again.
It fucked you up?
I felt like after I was like, yo, like what you said, like it fucks up your memory.
Yeah.
I was thinking so fast I couldn't even process like the next thing I was saying.
It's like we was on speed.
I was on speed.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
never
yeah.
getting none of that shit again. And I should have three times the espresso.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Triple X, nigga, anything Triple X should be used with moderation and caution.
Why is that? I don't know. You be drinking that shit
I
often?
be drinking that shit pretty often. I'm used to it. That shit don't really affect me like that.
But it's gonna affect you.
junkie for
It's
that
gonna
type of shit.
affect you later though.
Like when I'm older,
Nigga, you might get a kidney stone fucking around with that shit.
yeah, you don't get a mean twitch.
Like, for real.
Yeah. It's not a
Damn, you
habit
gotta
that
chill.
I'm proud of. It's
Yeah.
Be materialized. One day I just came across it.
Uh-huh.
And that shit worked. That shit good money.
I don't know. I can't fuck with that shit. It was too strong. It's like, I like a half a spoon of sugar. I don't need that much caffeine, you know what I mean?
You a moderate nigga.
Yeah, I'm already like thinking it's like 3 times. I need to go 3 times as fast.
Sometimes one ain't doing it.
It's not even worth it.
I want to talk about this nigga, Kelvin Davis. He's a model. He did some like shit in Target. You know how it'd be like niggas just like.
I have something to say about Target too, but yeah,
Target banners.
What's up with that?
You know, let's go in on that because this is it. It's not going nowhere.
Oh, Jesus. Excuse me. But there was a video, I'm going to find it. A woman, she sounded black behind the camera. I'm not going to, assume anything, but we'll see about it. But she was in Target, and she was commenting on the clothes of the boys, the children clothes, right? Let's hear what she had to say.
This is the boy
So-
section? Wow.
Right now, right,
Is
this red shirt.
Okay.
Would you put this on your son?
Never.
What about it makes you go, whoa, nigga, this is, because even she said, like, nigga, this is the boys section?
Yeah.
Like,
There's a rainbow.
what? That doesn't make it.
There's a rainbow. They've appropriated that. You can't take that away from them.
Eh.
That's they shit.
Bright colored.
It's like they trying to fuck with little boys' kundalinis, nigga. They're trying to put that feminine energy in.
Let's see about the next shirt.
Is this the boy section too?
The shark isn't bad, even though it's got flowers.
I was about to say the shark isn't terrible.
It's still a little.
It's still a little girly,
It's
right?
a little androgynous. It's a
Yeah.
little androgynous. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking word, nigga.
That's word, nigga.
Oh, yeah. That's a good word. Oh, peace sign. It's like everything, bro. Everything is looking pretty gay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with
It's some
that.
gay garments.
But
There's nothing wrong with gay garments. Gay people need to wear something.
let's look at this.
See, unless that's like some Adventure Time shit, I don't see the point.
This isn't even Adventure Time. This is just a cloud with a rainbow.
zoom in?
We can't zoom in.
Yeah, nah, this looks like the little girl section.
You get what I'm
What
saying?
was that really?
But this was in Target. This is what, nigga,
Oh, hey, we got a boy shirt.
and this is the first like real boy shirt that was shown. And for those of you that are listening in the morning, 6 a.m. it drops. It's a fucking Superman type shirt.
What if this
Yeah.
is just how things are supposed to go? You remember we was talking to Mama Tanya. Shout out Mama Tanya. She's
Shout-
a femdom.
She's a dominatrix.
She's a femdom cashier at a freak shop. And she was breaking it down to us. She was like,
Which one
gay.
did she work at?
bisexual, the rainbow, the whole spectrum of all they shit, where they put their penises and where they cut them off. it's a biological failsafe, allegedly, for when the population is getting too dense. It's not enough nutrients, nigga, so you gotta fucking do.
She connected, I don't even, like, gayness to, like, human extinction? Like, what?
Yeah. Because if you gay, you're not repopulating the earth unless you're getting surrogates and adopted.
That bitch, I don't know. She ain't know what the fuck she was talking about there, but she did know what she was talking about when she taught us how to make a woman come.
When she taught
just
you
the
about putting
fingers
a finger
now.
in the bitch, yeah, I got
I'm
some
not gonna
good
brag,
game.
but I've already knew that.
Game.
I already knew that.
But it's like it's different. It's different when you got like a
Yeah,
natural talent. But
yeah.
then you go to a trainer or a coach and he's like, "Yeah, you do that with good form."
Yeah.
You extend the follow through. You start holding that shit more.
Yeah. You talk about that for hours, but it's. But
You
yeah,
still been reading Pussypedia?
Pussypedia.
Yeah.
No, but Simply Psychology. I been reading that. Almost finished with the book. I got to the sex
many
part.
pages is this book?
It's 150. I barely been reading it, but yeah. It's not like a Harry Potter, but it's a part where it's talking about sex. In the book, it says, everything is on a spectrum. There is no straight. There is no bi. There is no,
There's only queer.
it's
There's only fluid.
fluid. Yeah.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
Water.
water. It's only, yeah. And that's what a scientist said.
I don't know. This don't sound like the water I want to swim in. Nigga.
It's salty waters, nigga. But, she keeps talking about
You know,
it.
wine shirt ain't bad.
But, bro,
Is this real?
this is real.
This could be propaganda. She could just be in the girl section
girl
trying
section.
to get some views on TikTok. Because come on now. Are you serious?
Wait, this is the girls. But that's the boys. I don't know, dude. What the?
What the fuck is that?
Wait.
That is not for boys. That is not for boys, man. It can't be.
Now, if this ain't pushing the agenda, I don't know what is.
What's the worst possible? What's the worst possible outcome of a world where everybody's like water? Everybody fluid.
It would be a lot of sassy ass niggas walking around. Like,
But that's just Atlanta. Like it would just be Atlanta everywhere.
it's not. I don't know. That's a good question. Like,
What is even the benefit of pushing this? Like they keep saying they. Do you think that these different corporations and these different organizations morally feel like fucking everybody and being gay is the way?
I don't.
Or is
think
it just marketable right now? Because
Yeah.
of the LGBTQ movement.
it's marketable?
They took the rainbow, nigga. That's like one of the most beautiful things in all of nature, and they appropriated that shit. You couldn't avoid them.
Yeah. It's market. Is that a grown man?
I think that's a dog. Yeah, the snore. Yeah, that's definitely that dog.
Yo, shout out to two dogs. These niggas got sinus issues.
Yeah, these niggas. There's that pollen season.
Yeah.
These dogs is sick as a motherfucker.
But it's a lot of wokeness going around that I don't think is necessarily bad for society. But would you put your kids in would you have your son hooping in a rainbow shirt?
Nah.
Why not?
Nah. Only rainbow that's gonna be in that gym is the arc on his shot, nigga. That shit gonna go. It's gonna
45
go up
degrees, right?
and right there. That shit gonna be fucking-
Yeah.
That shit touched the bottom of the net.
Yeah.
He had that bitch at a 45-degree angle.
And it stay in there, just flip over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nigga, that's the only thing getting arched in that gym, nigga. Yeah. Them angles.
I would hope so, nigga. I would hope so.
yeah.
That might not be your choice, though, if it's pushing
It
on.
might not be my choice. I might be like Patrick Mahomes' dad and get one. I almost said a dud. That would have been a little disrespectful.
Yeah.
You feel me? Shout out to the brother. Gay one.
Yeah.
TikToker.
Whoa.
What?
I forgot that.
Yeah, it can happen. You can get one that's an athlete and one that's,
Son, we went to school with, it was twin brothers and one of them was gay.
Yeah.
It was the first
Dog.
time I've ever seen some shit like
yeah,
that.
that was the first time. And the straight one fucked my bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. That was the first
Hey,
time. That was the
hey.
first time. The first and the last time.
Yeah, that shit ever happened.
We probably told the story before.
We told this story before, but
fuck it.
yeah.
We hearing that.
Wait, you're gonna tell the story of like what made it so funny, or just everything around?
What are you talking about? You talking about the situation in the car?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
just
situation
you
in
go.
the
You
car.
just
That's
go.
what I was talking about.
You just go.
So, my bitch just chose up on one of the twins, and it wasn't the gay one.
Context: y'all wasn't together yet.
We was together, but it was like a week or two.
There was no loyalty built yet, and by loyalty I mean schedule.
Well,
You get what I mean?
I must not have read that clause in the contract because I wasn't fucking no other bitches. So, nah, it was some loyalty. That shit was just one sided.
This bitch was taking team meetings behind your back.
And
Yeah.
just some situations.
Damn.
We in the car the next day. Lunch.
Yeah.
Lunch at Wakefield was always, some situations. It's me, it's Justin, it's probably shout out that boy Dan, shout out
Ariel.
that nigga Sebastian, Ariel,
And mind you,
Benta.
back in high school, it was a very vile time.
We were at our most
We said a lot of mean
Aggressive.
things to each other.
beca-
A lot of hilarious things.
to be friends in high school, you gotta act like you hate the other dude.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
We just talk mad shit. We had this game we used to enjoy. It was called I would fuck your bitch.
Yeah.
But with the tagline. It's like that's the setup and then the punchline. I
It's-
would fuck your bitch because of this.
Yeah,
And
or
it's gotta hurt his feelings.
or it's just like it's so creative. Like you could do anything around it.
It's
You
so
know?
versatile.
Yeah.
Like, you could just say something I completely disagree with.
Yeah.
You could be talking about fucking areolas and nipples, and I'll fuck your bitch.
Yeah, like-
it's just simple. It's just throw it out there.
Yeah.
Right. We playing our game.
Yeah.
Niggas just throwing that shit out. Yeah, I fucked your bitch. I fuck your bitch. This scandalous hoe Taylor from the front seat. Mind you, there's only 2 people in this vehicle who know about the situations that just take place. Only 2 people in this car know my bitch chose up on another nigga. It's me and this bitch.
Yeah.
It was either you or Daniel. You said some slick shit. I fuck your bitch.
Yeah.
Nah, I take that back. Somebody said something stupid. I said something back.
Yeah.
I was like, I fuck your bitch. Taylor goes, whispers it. She didn't even want niggas to hear it.
Yeah.
She just wanted me to hear that shit. She was like, one of the twins already fucked your bitch. And the whole time.
Yo, but no. She looked back like, oh my God. If I was, this bitch is so evil. So she looked back like,
These bitch-
she smiled like an evil fuck.
Bad ass little kid.
But yo, shout out to that. When you had told me like the context, that was one of the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Because y'all heard it, but y'all don't understand why it stung so deep.
Like,
I ain't even had time to tell niggas.
Taylor-
Still processing the shit.
That was
It's like there was another dick in her mouth. Did she floss before she came over? It's so many different, I'm going through it. I'm going through the motions.
like
But
because
mind you, back to when it happened,
Yeah.
it's one of them moments where it's like time slow down. It's like the equalizer.
It's like-
I really could have
But
smacked
it's
that
like
bitch.
you felt it though. You was like, ooh.
Because it's like I'm in a movie, mind you. It's like everybody laughing, it's food, it's French fries all over the place and shit. It's a bunch of shit. There's a bunch of shit going on. I'm just here like everything in slow motion. Bitch, like this motherfucking bitch.
Cause oh my God, if she would have told us that right then and there, whoa,
The air would have left the room.
the amount. It's like I can only imagine what I would have said. It would. Oh my God. Niggas was ruthless back then.
I didn't like how she said one of the twins fucked your bitch.
As if,
Bitch, one of them gay.
yeah.
You think I'm gonna lose my bitch to a gay nigga? Yep. Dogs farting.
Oh,
It's all right. It's all right. Professional. We need that gas mask.
we need a gas. Where's our gas, man?
Whole studio, we had that gas
Where's our
mask.
gas?
We need a hazmat suit, nigga.
we can. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
But shout out to the nigga that fucked my bitch, cause we was
What?
actually
Oh what?
we wasn't cool, but we was tight. You know what I mean? We was tight enough to where when we saw each other, we could dap up and make jokes, but if I could have fucked his bitch, I would have done it. Like
And you
we was those type of acquaintances. Like we cool, but I can still fuck your bitch and not feel remorse for it. So I'm like, touche, because I would have done the same to you.
It's something powerful happens when a man goes through something like that. When you found out another man was face fucking your bitch.
Nigga, nothing.
You
can
know what I
stop
mean? Like
I felt like David Guy.
because then you just like oh my God, did he pull her hair like I do? Like
the worst thing in dealing with a woman that can happen to you, like it could have been worse. You could have fucked my little brother or something, or like my dad. But it's still the principle is still the same. Somebody else entered that.
Yeah,
your world, nigga.
But that's where we,
I'd rather
pimping comes
nigga
in.
wear some shoes in my bed.
That's where pimping comes in. We got to take the ego away,
which I learned how to do.
Yeah,
which is the process that sprung me in to the ism that's displayed today.
And that's the game.
It's part of it because I already had it then.
I was about to say.
And honestly, I was only with the bitch for 2 weeks. So when she told me, I wasn't upset. I was more like, damn, bitch.
And what happened?
Like you couldn't.
But
see, if you gonna hoe, you gotta be cordial.
But
with it.
you have to
fuck the nigga. Do that shit before we make this official. Cause I get it. It was a bitch that I wanted to get one last one in, but out of respect for the bitch, I was being a gentleman, which never works.
But what happened after? Like, she worshiped the ground. Like, she was like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry.
That's another thing that I'm glad you mentioned.
Yeah.
So, this girl in particular, she actually wasn't a hoe. Sometimes, good people can do bad things. It's possible.
Well, no, she was a hoe.
She had a momentary hoe. She was momentarily hoe. Like, how you can lose consciousness real quick? You snap back into that shit.
Nigga lucid dream for 5 seconds.
That bitch lost her mind.
Yeah.
But since she already started off with the cardinal sin, ever since after that, she was making up for that shit, and it just never stopped.
That's what I'm saying. It's positives and negatives, but the real game is take your ego out the equation. It'll save a lot of heartbreaks. Mm-hmm. But it's tricky, man.
Deep. That shit got real passionate.
Nigga fucking bitch. I mean, shit.
Like memories, nigga.
Yeah. Shit. Have y'all ever gone through anything like that? Yes. Whoa. What was the, how did it happen?
Why am I so excited?
Like the downfall part of it?
So, okay. Like high school sweethearts, how would you meet her?
No, we were in our 20s, early 20s.
Okay.
Yeah,
so they was
20s,
grown.
Neighbors.
Yeah, that neighbor shit is different. Neighbor shit is different.
Yeah.
It's just close to
so
home.
I could just walk over.
30 seconds, nigga.
Yeah.
You leave a charge at the bitch, give you right.
Yeah.
How long was you with her before it happened?
On and off a little, kind of like 5 years. So it was serious, actually. Yeah. It hurts more like when it's a serious relationship, like a long-term relationship, because it's just like, oh shit, that was going on the whole time.
But how did did you walk in and you just heard face fucking noises?
No. I got a tip. Yeah, somebody tipped me.
Wait.
Yeah.
Now, was this a girl or a dude?
Girl. The one that she tells all her secrets to? Yeah.
See, hoes don't even really be friends, bro.
No. Trust me. Like, because
they don't
she
even be friends.
backstabbed her, too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she backstabbed her,
but she told her
too,
she loved it the other day.
Out of that backstab, like, no, if you're going to, no, then he can't know about that, no. Or he has to know about this, because then you backstabbed me, too. You were flirting with this guy I used to be with, and, she was kind of like fucking everybody over, so my tip sort of like, with a mega horn and shit. Like, she was the whistleblower.
What did she say, specifically?
Well, she was saying this has been going on behind your back and all that stuff, and I was like, yeah, right, whatever. Like, I need some proof, And then a MySpace long fucking novel she gave me, and then one morning I just sprung it up on her. It's like, hey, has this been going on? And when you spring it on them like that, you can the instant reaction tells you everything.
Bitch dropped a muffin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can't fake when it's just unexpected, you can't fake it. It's just like, oh, okay, I can just tell if it's real. And then of course she gave in, and then like.
And did you? It's like, did you?
Was she white?
No, Mexican. Yeah.
Did you like do the whole like how did it happen? Like why'd you do this?
No, I was like, get out. Yeah, I was like, okay, so my name is on the lease, so.
You were talking to Shane Petty. That shit is not.
He lived up to his last
That's not
name.
a coincidence.
Oh, Petty. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not a coincidence.
I was petty that morning. I had to live up to my last name, at least on that day.
And he said, "A word, bitch, be gone."
Damn.
So yeah, then it was over.
See, I found out a dude hit my chick, but
Damn.
I've never been cheated on. I never been cheated on with like a local relationship. Like, if it was like if they live like 2 hours away, yeah, somebody probably hit me.
Hey, it don't even count.
I don't even know, like,
that does count.
It counts, especially because we had history. You know what I'm saying? So,
That counts.
so it definitely counts. But
Fuck, it's funny,
but the way it happened for me was I knew something was up because women really can't balance the two. They just can't. They don't got it in them. Like, and if they do have it in them, they're probably not a chick I want to be around anyway.
That's a deeply traumatized bitch.
Yeah, that's just some deep shit going on.
Bitch got game.
Yeah, it's too much for my comfort level. So I already knew something was up. So I went through her phone, and that was the first and last time I went through somebody's phone. So yeah, I went through her phone. I did some petty shit for real. Then I drove back but caught a speeding ticket. I did some fuck shit before I left.
You texted nigga like.
Then I caught a speeding ticket right after I did that bullshit. Yeah.
God damn, AJ.
Did you try to tell the cops like, man, my bitch just
No,
fucked
as
another
soon as they
nigga?
pulled me over, I said, yeah, go ahead, give me my ticket, man. I'm busy. Fuck it.
You
know what
you
I'm
probably scared him. Oh, this nigga's deranged.
He might have should have arrested him, nigga.
Yeah.
That's worse than driving drunk. Driving after your bitch got fucked.
It wasn't no crazy shit like that. Like I did some shit where like I screamed. So I knew something was up. I saw her earlier in the night. So I saw her earlier in the night. So I hit it all night. And then while she was asleep, I took screenshots of some of the messages and made them her wallpaper on her phone. And then I woke up early in the morning and I had breakfast in the
Oh
hotel
my
lobby.
God, AJ.
When
And I drove back. She sleep during all this. I drove back.
Hey yo, this sound like.
when he
Hey,
got him some
wait, hold up.
coffee,
Wait, hold up.
pancakes.
Wait, hold
She
up.
calls me in an hour into my. I'm coming from Charlotte. She calls me like 40 minutes into my road trip. Back, I'm fully fed. I just had breakfast. I said, "Hey, what's going on, man?" He said, "I to the
Hey yo. Hey.
I to the phone like I didn't do nothing."
Nigga.
Well, where are you at? What's happening? I said, "Oh yeah, man, I just had to get up out of there."
Hey yo, nigga. That happened to me, but the opposite.
everybody got their bitch fucked.
Wait, no, like
You got your bitch fucked? You ain't tell me?
no. That like she printed out the fucking receipts. Nigga, I'm chilling in the crib, mind you. Staying with my mother, right?
yeah.
I'm chilling on the couch. I'm playing Insurgency Sandstorm. It's a very tactical shooter. I'm very focused right now. I got my headphones on. Fucking, I'm watching out for my flanks, nigga. I'm throwing flashbangs. It's very serious.
Yeah.
I hear the door knock. I'm like, who could this be? Like, nigga, it's a Sunday at 3 p.m. Nigga, it can't be.
Motherfucking Jehovah's Witnesses or something.
Yeah, like the God's day, bro. I answer the door. This bitch has a bag, right, full of. I look. I'm like, bitch, is that my wife beaters and drawers I left? What is this? She has a bag. She's like, you've been served. Like, almost like
She just shit like the library.
nigga. She handed me the bag. She was like, thank you. I damn near threw it.
It was,
was-
but to
mind you,
clarify,
my mom-
It was
my-
all your shit and shit that you bought her, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a stuffed animal. Mind you, my mom's in the living room.
Yeah.
So my mom just like she knows what's going on, but like nigga, nigga. I'm like, bitch, this is the sloth I bought you years ago, bitch. Like, really? But
She got drool on it.
I picked up, I saw the note. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, 10:58 a.m. The other bitch. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
She had the transcripts.
nigga, she printed out she printed out why she did what she did, nigga.
How I forgot how scandalous those transcripts were. What was it? Very incriminating.
They,
You was looking like one of America's most
yeah, yeah. You know, hey man, it should get tricky, man. But you know,
What did you try? Did you try anything? Or you just watch her leave?
Oh no, you know, because first of all, the bitch don't have a car. So first, I'm like,
Bitch took an Uber.
I
there?
walked after her because I'm like, all right, if the bitch took an Uber, she gonna have to wait.
Unless she got that round trip.
Unless she got the round, and she
trip.
told him like, hey yo, just stay right here. I'm gonna pay you extra.
That's a hell of an investment from a scorn bitch.
But I'm like, this bitch is kind of smarter than that. She probably got a friend. So I'm like, fuck. I go downstairs.
That car door probably open, waiting for the bitch.
I go, so you know, I run downstairs. She gets in the car. I just see a car go. I'm like, fuck.
Did they drive off like a nigga would?
They like, she got in the car and she was like, bitch drive. Pedal to the metal, bitch. So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, mind you, I got the bag in my hand. I got the bag. I'm like, what the fuck? So I get my keys, right? I go in my car to go after them, you know. Fucking, it was, and like, the bitch.
Wait, you started a high-speed chase?
The bitch did some, like, weird shit. She didn't leave the neighborhood. She stopped. It's almost like she did a roundabout and stopped.
She wanted to spin back?
Almost like she wanted me to go after her. Like, you know how bitches, like, they want a movie.
Like, chase me.
Yeah, like, you feel me? Mm-hmm. But that happened. I was like, what you doing? Like, what is this? Like, what the fuck? Like, it ain't even like that. Bitch, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this?
What are you doing? Yeah.
But, nigga, I went to the trash disposal and threw all that shit away. You know? Bitch gave me it. I was like, bitch, why you give it to me? Fuck.
Oh, you was missing it.
Yeah.
Just a bag of goodies, nigga.
Yeah,
That you bought for her.
And I threw away my own drawers. That's how, like, I was just being...
Oh, no, but that's you being petty. Because you could have kept your drawers.
Nah, but... I could have, but it wasn't even, like,
You
my
never in a
best
position
drawers.
where you have too
It
many
wasn't
drawers.
It wasn't my best drawers. And it was only, like, one pair of boxers and one white beater. I'm like,
You wasn't
fuck
really
it.
hurting without them?
I'm like, fuck it. I got some white beaters. I'll buy some white beaters, nigga. Nah.
Man.
Shit
You ain't
crazy.
never had, like, a real moment, like, bitch about to leave it, like, heated. You know, like breaking up or whatever, or argument.
Yeah.
She about to leave out the door, and you can hit one of the, like, you get in the door, and like, no. You been one of them shits before?
Yeah, not necessary. Probably like
With the, nah, baby, now.
probably like an arm grab.
You all
Like,
up in the door frame and shit?
that's more like Trey Songz. I'm more Usher with it, like
Let it burn?
hand out.
You were type of nigga
like,
go dance in the rain with your pajamas on.
I probably shouldn't have said Usher.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, nah. I guess. Fuck it. Dance for my bitch. Would you dance for your woman? You love her, nigga.
Nah. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Like your one. Would you do?
What do you mean dance?
How
Like bust a move for the bitch, really?
is your love unconditional? I had a conversation with this one bitch, right? And I forgot what she said, but I think it pissed me off. And I was like, bitch, my love is conditional. You know what I mean? Like everything.
Wait, what did she say?
I think.
She asked you if your love is conditional or not?
Yeah, because she, you know, bitches.
Like, would you love me if I did this? Like, you know, bitches love hypotheticals
They-
being la la land.
They always, bitches want to discredit how you love. Like,
Yeah.
if I like you because your areolas are nice
nice.
and your nipples are okay,
Your nipple to areola ratio.
that's why I love
Shit
you.
look like sacred geometry.
You know what I
It's
mean?
balanced.
Like, that's why I love you.
Yeah.
But, you know, bitches want to try to flip it.
I don't know, but when you say it like that, are you giving her a point? Like, nigga, you
Nah.
only like me 'cause my
It's not that. It's like, it's like a bitch saying, you know, to you, like, oh, your voice, and she's with you, and she's always complimenting your voice. It's not like she only with you because of your voice or because of your height. You know, the externities, whatever the word.
But that's what happens.
But that's not why
Like,
she loves you. though.
That's not why. That's not why. But
And-
it's surface level things that we can address real quick. Like my girl walking around in the crib, I'm gonna smack her on the ass.
Yeah.
They acknowledge her existence.
But
I don't just care about her ass, but it's like, hey, bitch, think about you.
that's how I acknowledge, you know,
Hey,
my woman's existence.
my love language is physical touch.
Yeah.
Slapped ass.
A barbarian.
Smack booty.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, little ass smack, good girl, you know,
Little
whatnot.
tit squeeze.
But she was like,
Like,
what?
how you feel about like a little public tit squeeze?
That's cool.
I do that shit. We waiting in line or something. Honk it real quick.
I don't want to get in trouble for this, but I've like in a car with a bitch, you know, I pulled her titty out.
Was it just y'all?
It was just us.
Well, then yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay.
But you get what I mean, how that it was my girl.
It could be a little Trey Songz as well.
It was my girl. Like, but you only like could.
He running behind the bitch. Pull the
Yeah,
Flick it
yeah.
up and
Like, play with a bitch from behind. But nah, I've done that. You know what I mean? That's as far as my misogyny goes.
As
though.
far as your PDA goes.
Yeah.
You was about to get into something. I feel like you probably forgot.
Nigga, most people love is conditional.
Yeah.
Like, if your woman, like, what's the one thing a bitch has to do for you? Has to do.
Mandatory.
Mandatory.
You want something real specific or just vague?
Whatever,
my
no.
immediate answer is she got to be with the program.
Let's say something a little bit more specific. Something a little
That's
bit
what
more.
I'm saying. Like, that's very vague, right?
Something a little bit more specific.
She has to be. We had to
Like-
be in a nice rhythm, like Bruce Lee. We got to be queer together. We got to be fluid.
Put it like this.
Like shit just got to flow right.
Put it
You
like
get
this.
what I'm saying?
I don't.
I don't like a lot of ripples. I don't do wave pools.
Yeah. Put it like this. I don't always need my dick sucked. But my dick cannot, I shouldn't, if I have to question whether or like,
If you're getting enough dick sucks,
yeah, if I have to question,
It's a
that's
problem.
like a big problem. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
I don't want to say too much on here. But my current situation, I'm satisfied.
I was about to say, shout out to, you know.
Very satisfied.
Yeah, shout out
Yeah,
to her.
very
Shit.
satisfied.
Yeah. Nigga, Tony Levy, I was outside for 30 minutes.
Hey man, it's a lot of cleanup. Shit gets messy.
Nigga.
You wouldn't have wanted to been in there.
Nigga, to open the door.
Yeah.
Strong whiff when you open the door.
Smell hot.
But nah, man, like everybody's love is conditional. I was just thinking about that because she was trying to try me because, you know, I said, you know, yeah, my love is conditional. Like, you're not going to just be friends with a nigga because you have a big heart. No, like, it has to be some,
What? My fault. I'm stepping on it.
I don't give a fuck. What?
What do you think about the mentality that like that makes you be upset at being loved conditionally? Like the girl, right? In this particular
Yeah.
instance. My first thing is like this gotta be an insecurity.
It is it's self-esteem, insecurity, all
It's
that
a
shit.
self-esteem issue, right? Because like why would you want somebody? Well, I understand why you would want somebody who would love you regardless of whatever. But that's just lazy.
Women think like
You're not taking accountability for how fucked up you are as a person.
women don't
But you're not always lovable.
exactly.
You a human.
I feel like
There's a scheduled period during the month where she might not be as lovable as she usually is.
women don't like
They bleed, nigga.
what they are. Like they do bleed.
They leak.
Like 7 days a week, and then they don't die, which
Once
is
a
like,
month, nigga. Yeah. Like it feels like you should be dying, but you still here.
You bleed for 7 days and you don't die. That bitch is a demon.
Hell yeah.
But-
But she see me doing push-ups. Like, I
Yeah.
can understand why she be pissed off.
Yeah. And you know,
This nigga in here feeling good.
yeah, man. It's like shit. Like, bitch, I don't gotta love you. It's like me liking your titties or the way you're designed doesn't make you any less of a human. Just because I like that.
You liking the titties and the ass.
But that's how they feel though. Like you only like me because of these inanimate objects that are just like
It's not the
Oh,
only
no.
reason, but it's definitely the first reason. And it's like you can't get mad at that.
Yeah.
I don't know your personality when I see you across the room.
yeah.
But if I see that your titties are busting out of your turtleneck, that was the first thing that brought me in. That shouldn't be shunned. It should be appreciated. You don't see peacocks getting mad at each other for having colorful flowers. Nigga.
Yeah.
That's how they attract mates. What's the time stamp? 112 vibe. I've had to piss for an hour and 11
I'm
minutes.
about to
I'm gonna keep trying to thug it out though.
I'm about to say.
Hour and 11 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit. That's a motherfucker.
Professional, nigga. What would Charlemagne do?
I'm about to say, yeah.
What would Tax Stone do?
Charlemagne would probably piss on
He'd
himself.
probably get him and go piss. Yeah.
Well, it looks crazier when one person goes on this show.
Yeah, shit about to do with that.
Yeah, I've been talking
But
shit
if
for
you
a
talking
minute.
to them, it's like you talking to them. We got a decision to make right now.
Depends on how bad you got business.
I got to piss pretty bad. I'm
I'm about to say.
not even really a debate.
I'm about to say. Let this nigga Tony use the bathroom and shit. Y'all see that Raptors commercial? The Raptors had dropped like a little commercial, right? And it was basically, you know, thanking women for Women History Month. Shout out to Women History Month, if we didn't already say that. Is this month?
Oh, it's March.
Yeah, you see, nobody knew that, right? Isn't that weird?
I didn't know
Like how you would think all these feminists, all these
I think
movements,
there'd be a bigger marketing campaign behind it.
yeah, like women's movement.
I didn't know at all.
But regardless, it was the Raptors. They posted a little commercial and shit, right? And it was basically thanking women. You know, what's the dude name? Scotty Barnes. He was like, all women are queens because they can have kids, and it was a lot of pushback because not men can have kids too.
Oh, they took that angle?
They took the video down because of it.
Damn.
They took it down. Like, of course you can find it. Like, it's right here.
Yeah,
Here,
right.
I got you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Girls were on the why because they're the only one that can procreate. They birth everybody. All women are great because they're all queens.
Yo, that commercial was terrible.
It was terrible, and they
Who
still
wrote
got mad. Nigga, they did. That was the problem, nigga. But
Damn.
That was an in-house commercial for sure.
yeah, that's what I mean.
but like by the players.
They just told them
yeah,
niggas, hey, say anything.
Yeah.
But but it was crazy because
Oh, women are special because they can give birth.
yeah,
That's crazy.
which is
all the things to say about women.
yeah, but it's like it's special, but how special is that?
Giving birth?
Like the fact that you can have a baby don't means it's special, motherfucker.
Listen, that just, it's like, I don't even know how you want to answer that question.
Like
It means you have the power to procreate. You have a lot of power. You know what I'm saying?
like, but
We both do though.
exactly. Like
So
that's
it's
not
you
a.
need me to do. You know what I'm saying?
It's nothing special
Yeah,
about it. Like
Yeah.
nigga,
But also, there's a lot of women and people, but on the woman's side, so we're talking about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shouldn't have babies.
yeah, it's a lot of people that shouldn't have babies.
That shouldn't have babies. Facts. But I did want to say, you know what's so Cap would real quick before you continue, the Cap thing, which is fucking ridiculous about this Women's History Month thing, which nobody ever knows.
Nobody.
It started in 1987. Cap.
What you mean, Cap?
They never. I've been alive for 32 years and no one told me about this. But this has started before I was born.
So we're talking about, women history.
I got here as fast as I could, nigga. I didn't even finish drawing my hands yet, nigga.
This nigga still
I
brought
draw it over here.
Women's History Month.
the gust of wind dried your hands.
That's a thing? What the fuck?
And it's this month.
It's this month?
Whoever is behind the marketing team of this shit is doing a terrible job. Because nobody knows. But we was talking about
Yeah.
this Raptors commercial.
How many days has it been? 5?
Nigga, it's about to be over in this bitch. We was talking about this Raptors commercial. Because, they said the obvious. Yeah?
Girls were on the why because they're the only one that can procreate. They birth everybody. All women are great because they're all queens.
Now, mind
It was
you,
like they was reading the teleprompter.
they took that
All
down.
women are great because they're queens.
Yeah, that same
the
shit,
fuck
they can
is
all
that?
have babies. Like, I think they wrote it. I think they was just like, say how you feel about women. And all these niggas just be
I'm not
fucking
gonna
these
lie,
bitches.
That does have that has athlete.
Bro,
scripts all over
they was
it.
trying so hard that, like, I like vagina. Like,
They
But
push out
but the
babies.
scary part is the fact that
Yeah.
they had enough budget to those weren't shot on iPhones. Those were, they took time out of their day to record that.
bro, they had a
So
nice,
they put a budget behind it. People got paid to produce it and edit that.
nigga, they had an After Effects ass fucking transition.
Yeah, they damn sure did. Those are really basic transitions.
Who headlines women? What did he even call that shit?
Women's movement.
Women's Month? Women History Month.
Is Mother's Day this month too?
They ain't even scheduled that
Wait,
shit.
when is Mother's Day?
I don't know.
When is Mother's Day?
April? May. That shit is in May.
Why isn't Mother's Day during Women History Month?
Because they wasn't thinking it through, nigga. It's clearly simple. This shit they wrote it on the board and said, bet.
When did
Who, you know how Black History Month, right? Niggas, Martin, Malcolm, you get quotes from these niggas and shit. Who do you go to during Women's History Month? Oprah? Michelle Obama, Monica Lewinsky.
Ellen, The View. You go to all the old
Goldberg.
bitches. Whoopi Goldberg. She's like
Who's being celebrated type shit.
Yeah, but it's like those is entertainers.
yeah.
Fuck, you know, revolutionaries.
And I wonder,
Who the bitch that invented Plan B? It's probably a dude.
it had to have been a dude.
It's probably a man. He's
was
the
a
only
dude.
one who had the real necessity.
We don't even have to Google search that. We already
Yeah,
know
nah,
it's a
fuck it.
fucking dude. Ain't no woman doing that.
But then again, right? It's probably a feminist watching this shit that's like, nigga, you just mansplaining history.
And it's, nigga,
You fuck around and find out Susan B. Anthony did that shit or something.
niggas, speaking of abortion pills, you know, Walgreens have just stated that they're not going to be distributing abortion pills in states where it's legal.
I'm glad I got out of that phase in my life where I was giving them hoes shit like vitamins.
I was about to say,
Serious.
go to our first episode on Menace Material. I think that was the episode we talked about it.
Yeah, something.
It was a lot of Plan B's purchase.
Almost killed a bitch.
Yeah. pH was all fucked up.
Yeah.
But this is, I've had one scare, and I've fucked, half of my fucking has been without a condom, and I've had one scare.
Let's talk about this because
And this is why, and I'm bringing this up because,
yeah,
like, I can't imagine even worrying about this because my pullout game is just incredible.
you see,
But I understand that's,
it's like you playing Russian roulette for real. Nigga, everybody's the slickest nigga on earth until they fuck. It only takes one time.
but Tony,
How do you feel, right? Because I recently was in a situation where I
no,
was fucking a girl.
yeah.
And she was on some I don't use condoms shit. And I was like, you don't use condoms. I do. So what's about to happen?
This bitch she's on the pills?
No, she's on nothing. Of course not. She's reckless. She's wild.
She's a real voyager.
She's
a true voyager.
Yeah.
Which we
She
need.
like all the skin and bones and meat and shit.
And you
which
see-
is understandable.
But that's the thing. It all depends on the amount of trust you have for yourself.
Yeah, you see, if it's the fourth quarter and we down 2 and I'm shooting the 3, I'm not worried in that situation.
Yeah.
Only time I'm ever worried in the clutch is when I had to pull out. I'm a condom using ass nigga. I pull out with the condom sometimes, just double protection, nigga.
Yeah. Just in case.
You never know, nigga. You see, I might have punctured a hole in this motherfucker.
Yeah, you see.
I was an accident. And I ruined my parents' lives.
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen to me.
Yeah. You don't want to be in
You
that
get what
situation.
I'm saying? My dad was around the same age when he had me. See, even talking about this shit is fucking me up.
Yeah,
This
it's
shit is
like, you're
fucking
getting
me up right now.
flashbacks.
I want to put a condom on right now.
A condom on this conversation.
I'm gonna eat a Plan B. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Treat that shit like a breath mint, nigga. Ease my anxiety.
Yeah, ease your fucking stress. Oh, shit. Would you get your tube shot?
Right now?
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah.
We don't have no babies, though.
I gotta make a first round draft pick.
But you can
Wait.
tube.
It wouldn't be getting your tubes tied. It'd be a vasectomy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know what he meant.
Oh,
But-
shit, vasectomy.
But I don't
Might as well
I don't
be.
even think it's a tie. It's like it's a snip. For men, it's a straight snip, and then they would have to reattach if you wanted to do it. But I looked it up. The percentage of you being able to have kids when you're all ready to have kids on the reattachment cuts in half, like 50%.
Nigga, half, nigga. It's a coin toss.
I mean,
So it's better to do it when you actually are done with kids, then do it.
yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
The risk ratio is
I
not.
use a condom, nigga.
Yeah.
I go scuba dive with my gear on, nigga. Yeah.
Gotta have your goggles.
And your flippers.
Yeah.
All that, nigga. We was talking about Target, and we never finished that shit about Kelvin Davis. He's this dude, this portly man. He's a plus size model, I think.
Oh yeah.
But he's not really that fat. I'm really
His name sounds familiar. What do you look
Kelvin Davis. He's one of them niggas to be in Targets, modeling the clothes.
like? Oh wow.
Yeah, this guy. He made a whole post essentially talking about how when he was growing up, he didn't see any representation of himself in different stores. And like, he said the only black model that he saw that kind of looked like him was some nigga, I don't know, Terrence Jackson.
Yeah.
It don't matter who it was.
Exactly.
It was a dude. And he looked like him. When you was growing up, were you looking around for like confirmation of your self identity. Did you see another nigga with like fucking I don't know big ass eyes? It was like, hey, big eye niggas, we appreciate.
No, and I think I don't know. Like I was watching BET and shit, so I was seeing black people on TV, so I didn't have to think like that. And I wasn't into sports that heavily, so I didn't have any like sports insecurity. Like, oh, I'm not tall for fucking basketball. My femur isn't long enough to run in baseball. I don't know, some goofy shit.
But that sounds a little personal. Nigga.
Nah. But that's a thing though.
Sound like a personal attack, nigga.
Oh, nigga, don't be insecure. You just told everybody about your shit.
We've talked about it before.
Yeah, but that's the thing though.
I was supposed to be 6'7".
You know,
The bitch lied to me.
that's what
They just be giving. They let anybody be a pediatrician.
that's what happens though. But he's just a short black fat dude. You telling me he couldn't find a short black fat dude?
Let me read the manifesto.
The manifesto.
When I was a little boy, the only dark-skinned male I saw in fashion/clothing advertising was Tyson Beckford. I remember being in a store and seeing him on a poster ad for Ralph Lauren.
He's gay.
Yeah, nigga, look at his shirt.
He's gay.
Look at his pants. I mean, his shorts.
I didn't even have to I barely looked at him. I heard once you said the only dark skinned man he see. Why are you worried about Tyson Beckford, nigga?
And why do you know his name?
Like I know him because.
How do you see a nigga on the little popcorn thing at Target and it's like, yo, that's Tyson Beckford?
And how do you look at him and go, it's not enough of him? Like, it's not enough of him. It's only one. It's only one fucking Strider man.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, he's gay.
Very
but that's
gay.
cool. Like, that's this all makes sense now,
I'm
Tony.
surprised he's not modeling that boy collection in there.
This all makes sense. I completely understand what he's saying.
I'm gonna keep going. I didn't realize it then, but seeing that representation gave me confidence. It made me feel like how I look was beautiful, and and most importantly, worthy. While working at Abercrombie, nigga worked at Abercrombie and Fitch. Yeah, of course he was gay. I don't even feel like reading the rest
He
of
probably
this
worked
shit.
at Hollister and H&M too.
But my point is,
yeah.
I wasn't like that either.
You think it's mainly with gay people and like people that are real minorities?
Is Tyson Beckford gay?
But
Is that what he was really getting at?
No, I'm saying like only.
Can we Google Tyson Beckford gay?
He's straight. He's straight.
He's straight. How do you know?
I watched a DJ.
You sound like a Calvin Davis ass nigga.
I watched the DJ Vlad interviewed. He was talking about the mysterious and the nefarious things that was going on in the mansion parties with P. Diddy and shit. You know, like he was actually. I know him because he was like, I wasn't with the gay shit.
With Tyson Beckford?
Yeah, he was like, man.
So Tyson Beckford says Kim Kardashian knows for a fact that I'm not gay.
Yeah, like
he gay.
Come on,
gay
dog.
nigga would say some shit like that.
Only a gay, really?
Kim Kardashian knows for a fact I'm not gay. The fuck?
That was probably in 2013 when
you-
Kim K was really Kim K.
Why would you word it like that? Like you in this situation, you fuck Kim Kardashian. You're not gonna say Kim Kardashian doesn't think I'm gay or not. You just gonna be like, fuck that bitch. Like a cisgendered male would.
Maybe he was a little corny back
That shit
then.
was
like
double speak. He's saying one thing, but you're really saying this.
Nah, dog.
Yeah, that's some FBI shit.
I feel like that's.
Gonna learn that shit.
I feel like that's too. Oh
shit.
shit.
Yeah, bleep.
Might die because of that, but that's fine.
We got bleep.
Maybe not. Nah. Well, let's just move on.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we'll tell y'all later because it's funny. It's kind of funny. I want to. But yeah. I mean, I don't know, dog. Everybody wants to feel sorry for themselves. Like, it was plenty of gay black men all the time. Like, you telling me they wasn't on TV? I don't know. Maybe.
The more I'm thinking about it, though, what if that?
I don't know.
What if that did happen to us, but we wasn't gay about it? You know what I mean?
What you mean?
He's looking at Target models and he's like, "Oh man, I wish I was up there." But what if you saw like a superhero and was like, "Damn, I wish that nigga was black." Like Jamie Foxx when he thought Spider-Man was really black and his heart was a little broken.
Yeah. I don't know, dog. It's like, let me just open it one minute.
What you trying to look at?
The fucking message. When I was a little boy, the only dark-skinned male I saw in fashion/clothing was Tyson Beckford. I don't know. I think, I guess he's changed now. He did what he's
Nigga,
Searched out the dude.
he's putting on for all the little chubby dark skinned gays.
I was about to say he fulfilled his purpose.
Hell yeah, he's an icon.
He's an icon.
He's a symbol. Niggas like him walk so ASAP Rocky can jump. Gucci guilty commercials.
Yeah, Gucci
You
get
feel me? It's baby steps. Nigga.
cuddle, nigga.
Yeah. ASAP probably saw a representation of himself in Target.
What do you think his comrades are saying about this?
A$AP?
Yeah.
I mean, well, we saw what his mental had to say.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine what a nigga like A$AP Nash would say.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Yams doing up in heaven
What
right now?
is Yams thinking?
That nigga probably built his cap.
You think he probably
He's probably some walk on a cloud in heaven right now.
he probably had to pull up again because of that shit. Shit's stressful. But nah, if I saw one of my homies doing that, it would be like, yo, like nigga, you could at least be in the middle. Like you all cut it up and it's like
and like they couldn't give you 2 white bitches.
they did give him 2 white
But
bitches.
they didn't. It was more like 2 and 1.5 because it's a technicality.
But that's what I was saying earlier. Like it still is 2 bitches. We can't we can't convolute. It's still 2 bitches. He was just, if you look at it like one of those memes where it's like your chest is open, it's not perpendicular with the bitch. He was on the outside. You got to be in the middle.
in frame.
You have to be in the middle.
But so you lost me until you brought it there.
Looking straight forward.
Shoulders is not all.
You've never seen that?
Bitch.
Like,
Nah. What you talking about?
have y'all seen that? Like pictures where it's like a dude and a woman, and it's like a meme kind of. Like his chest is facing towards her, so like the meme would be like, oh, he's not alpha because he's not facing.
Body language.
No,
Yeah, I
well,
ain't seen that.
you know, somebody knows it and they're laughing about it. But but that's the thing.
Better hope and pray.
that's the thing.
Somebody understand this shit.
That's the thing, though. You know what I mean? Like power plays, you got to be in the middle of that shit. You cannot be under no trans person. You can't. It's certain things like it could be misogynistic, but just as a dude, you can't do that. Like if you did that, I wouldn't call you gay, but I would make jokes about it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, little jokes like, yeah.
There's a little subliminal shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect you not to.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I couldn't even imagine like some shit like that. You all
Like even that situation with Taylor, when she was talking about the twin fucking my bitch. I know why she did it. Like you gotta think. For 6 months,
yeah,
she has to tolerate listening to us talk about fucking each other's bitches.
exactly.
And she's a devious bitch to begin with.
Yeah.
So that's a dangerous combination.
Uh-huh.
She was just idle all that time, waiting for an opportunity to say some slick shit. And they like to cut deep. Them hoes like to cut fucking deep.
Yep.
Bitch brought a razor. Man.
Hey man.
Came to lunch with ammunition, nigga.
Hey man, shout out Taylor, man. She probably a lovely lady now.
She probably
That was a couple years ago. Well, you know.
She probably pregnant. She bitch be getting pregnant.
Shout out to other Taylor.
Shout out to the other Taylor that actually is pregnant.
She had a baby. Yeah, context. It's weird, man. Seeing like people you went to high school with have babies. It's like bitch, whose baby is this? Like,
Like, what the fuck? You got a little sister there?
I was at Ariel's graduation party. Taylor pulled up with Benta. You know, shout out everybody.
Shout out all them, yeah.
She pulled out a baby and put it on the ground.
Yeah.
The nigga could walk. I'm like,
Where'd you buy this?
yeah, like, what is this? Like, you got a bag with bottles in it too, bitch? Are you a nanny? But nah, she got pregnant.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
I feel bad for her, man, because it's like
should be fucking
some of them I'd be like, damn. It's like I wish I would have like had the chance to see some titties. You know what I'm saying? It's like having the option. It's like, damn, I used to go to high school with that bitch. It's like
Bitches see your titties.
can't see your titties no more.
That's like some high school reunion shit.
Yeah, like
And like when you come back,
yeah.
bitch got the boobs done.
Bitch went to the fucking doctor in Miami, got that shit tight. But yeah,
I'm motherfucking back.
motherfucking back hurt.
Motherfucking back pain, nigga.
You got to stretch. You stretch?
And this is one of them situations where I don't even know why. It just happened.
You got to stretch, son.
Yeah,
It might
I'll
be
stretching.
It might be your hip flexors.
Yeah, it could be my ankle, nigga. Because when you fucked up down low, it's just gonna everything above that.
You know,
It's on bad foundation.
you know, most people toes are tight as fuck.
Yeah, I'm flat footed.
Oh, you flat footed?
Yeah, I'm probably like 6'3.5", but I'm flat footed.
Yeah, you see a big
I
toe,
don't got no arch.
the knee over.
Pause.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pause.
pause.
The knees over toes guy. He was talking about how like, you know, most people big toe is tight. So like the first thing you should do is to stretch your fucking big toe. You know, kind of get on your knees and just lean back.
That's like one of the strongest points of contact down there. That big toe would keep you balanced.
I was about to say, like AJ, what stretches your fucking trainer be making?
Yeah, he charge you $250, nigga. You better be doing some yoga.
I'm about to say, like what warm up stretches you be doing?
In the beginning,
Yeah.
you know, you're not supposed to do like
Static.
pull it. Yeah, you're doing the high knees. Yeah, all the kinetic stretches. Then at the end, you know, you're doing like the long elongated ones. You know what I'm saying? To actually stretch the muscle at the end of the workout.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
at the beginning, it's always like it's always a warm up, like light jog on the treadmill, and then it'll be like a quick sprint at the end. Then do a couple kinetic joints, and then get it cracking pretty much for whatever it's upper body, lower body, whatever it is.
This nigga AJ getting his shape and shit, man. Nigga becoming the Terminator and shit.
It'll be a Menace for real.
Yeah, Menace for real. A bunch of different menaces and shit. But yeah, what's the time?
Did you guys did you want to bring up?
No, don't.
You know how recently, I don't want to put a date to it because I'm a little high right now and I can't think back that far.
Yeah.
But in recent history, mental health awareness has become a real mainstream issue. And at first it was cool because it was giving people language to describe feelings they probably weren't able to communicate properly, right? But what happens with words is that we fuck them up. And we abuse them bitches. Like, I'm starting to see a little backlash from all this mental health awareness. Like, these bitches that's just anxious, depressed.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, you're not depressed. Your life is sad.
It's
you have a sad life. You probably should be sad right now.
It's people watching TikTok videos and they're getting like, you know, if you have ADHD, if you look at a couch and it turned into a cat and, you know, like goofy shit. And people in the comments like, I have ADHD. Oh my God, I didn't know this.
Everybody got ADHD.
They're pushing ADHD heavy right
Everybody got it.
A bitch told me she had ADHD. I'm like, you're just goofy.
Yeah,
like, don't worry about it. You don't have ADHD. You're just goofy. It's weird. Like, I don't know. Everybody's brain works differently.
I don't know a bitch that don't have ADHD the more I'm thinking about it. Nigga.
That's what
I started trying to name them off. Like,
yeah. What's the
what percentage of ADHD people are there?
yeah yeah? What's the percentage of that?
Because it's got to be a lot less than what's being reported. That shit like COVID deaths, nigga.
Yeah, it's
If
a lot.
nigga, if you get bored in 30 seconds, you got ADHD. It's like if you died in a car crash with corona.
The U.S. studies indicate that about 4.4% of adults have ADHD. About 5.4% of men in the U.S. have not diagnosed ADHD, while 3.2% of women in the U.S. have the same. In the U.S., ADHD diagnostics it's more prevalent in white people than any other ethnic groups.
Yo, side note, this was a thought I was kind of having. I've seen more special white people than I have black people. And I was just thinking
about special needs, right?
Special helmets.
Go ahead. You got some more on that?
I was just wondering, like, why is that?
There's something wrong.
There's this lady, I think it's a dykish couple, but they're not like too dyking. It's
Both dyke?
They're not like, one of them is obviously more lesbian than the other, but the other one, I can't tell if she's lesbian. It doesn't matter. But they have a special needs kid, and like, you want to know what's weird? They call him a boy, but the way they call him it's almost as if like that's not his choice. It's weird. Like, we're taking him to school today. Like, the way they say him, it's almost they're trying to emphasize that it's a fucking boy. And when I look at him or it, I'm like, him? Like, this nigga.
What do you see?
I can't say the R word.
Of course not.
But
It's
he
hard.
looks He looks like 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃.
You know,
You get what I mean?
on a scale of 1 to that kid that be talking to himself in my neighborhood
Yeah.
on the fucking in the driveway.
This kid is a little.
Because he also looks off.
This kid is a little bit younger, but I would say on that, at least a 6. The nigga's slow. Like I be saying, "What's up?" I even do it slow, like, "Hey," like slow and shit. He's like this nigga. This nigga getting in position and shit.
He just look like a fish.
This nigga shoulder shimmying and shit.
Yeah, he's just opening his mouth.
He about to go high and go low and shit.
Drooling like that dog was earlier.
Yeah.
That dog drooled all over the goddamn floor.
Farting and shit.
Yeah. But is that
Yeah.
is that problematic that you try to like get down to that his level?
It's problematic for me because
Is
I
that
just
like-
disrespected myself.
Is that like when a white dude talks to a brother and he calls him a brother? Are you gonna play Down syndrome? You gonna hard head real quick?
It depends on how the white dude does it. Because I've heard some white dudes come up and be like, "Hey, brother," but it's not like "Hey, brother." It's brother, which is
It's
different.
not like Milk TV.
Yeah,
You seen that shit? The Jubilee thing?
Jubilee.
It was a couple black dudes and it was one white dude. When I saw the thumbnail, I was like, they chose the best possible wigger alive in America today. If not, it was either him or the Hoff twins. You know the Hoff
Yeah.
twins?
Yeah,
Between one of them three, that shit would have worked perfect.
yeah.
The Hoff twins wouldn't have worked because they're way too flagrant. Like, Milk 7-4 is like who Milk 7-4 is, but he's
Yeah.
not like the Hoff twins being so extra. We would have just thought something had got to be over these niggas because they're out
Yeah.
of control. They can't. They talk over
know.
each other.
I don't
They're
know.
saying nigga every other word.
They're
like,
belligerent.
I think
Yeah,
that would have
exactly.
sold it. I think that would have sold it. Because you got a blindfold on. And there was black dudes there that sounded white.
White people don't.
Whatever that means.
White people don't want to promote that shit though.
White people don't want to promote
Like
wiggers.
wiggers.
Like the Malibu's most wanted.
They don't wanna
But you
promote
see,
that.
the thing with Milk TV is that he's like Tarzan of the hood. Like he got dropped off as an infant. He got adopted by some monkeys.
Yeah. He
I
got.
only say that because of jungle reference.
Nah,
I'm not calling niggas monkeys.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
calling them niggas. But he's like a real life Tarzan.
Had to learn a new language and
Learn to swing from a vine. Drink a 40.
adapt to his environment.
Hell yeah. Hoover. I think that's what he is. Something.
It was just him. He didn't have no brothers and sisters.
Nah, nigga, it's you seen the social experiment videos that Jubilee be doing?
Yeah.
It was like a bunch of dudes in here, and everybody blind.
Oh, yeah, that. But I'm saying,
yeah, shit like that.
but he just got dropped off just himself.
Oh, you talking about his life?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got adopted by some black people. He was gangbanging.
Nigga like Riff Raff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Riff Raff.
White boy Rick.
Yeah. That white boy Rick.
Riff Raff wasn't adopted by niggas.
Riff Raff was a nigga though.
I feel like there was a point in time where he was really playing into it. But if you look at Riff Raff now, like he calls himself the Neon Python or something.
He
Nigga, like
did.
he's on some
He did what
EDM shit.
he did what Post Malone did.
He did what Post Malone did, but
Yeah.
he did it like a gentleman. He did it gracefully.
He
Post Malone was talking shit on the way up.
Yeah. And Post Malone didn't put in enough time. Like Riff Raff had been doing it for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He showed his support.
Neon icon.
Yeah.
The neon icon. He transcended color though, low key. He kind of just like we forgot that he was really like a cartoon character of a black guy for the first 5 years of his career. We forgot that.
He's like Remy from Boondocks.
Yeah.
Nah, Remy's even more of a nigga. Remy's even more of a nigga.
I
Ed too.
don't know. Riff Raff a nigga. Riff Raff a nigga. Riff Raff a nigga.
Hey, shout out fucking Riff Raff for being highly touted in your opinion.
It's bad. And shout out his Sway in the Morning fucking freestyle.
What was that about?
The hard.
Oh, word. Was it hard?
Nigga, it's one of the, like, I watched it when it dropped, 2013 or some shit. It was incredible. It's
Neon Python.
it's what's that
Icon.
shit? Python worked too.
Python is better.
What's that other white
He
dude?
need a new PR team, huh?
What's that other white dude that was Drive Slow?
So white brother. What?
Paul Wall.
Paul Wall.
Yeah. It's always been some white dudes like Riff Raff.
Is that the nigga that do reggae or is that Sean Paul?
That's Sean Paul. I was about to say Sean Paul.
Is he really Jamaican?
Yeah, he's really Jamaican.
See, I always thought of him like What's that one white dude that be doing black shit? Malcolm Gladwell?
Malcolm Gladwell.
Like he's black, but it's like I don't know, nigga. Like I know niggas named Aubrey that's blacker than
Shout
you.
out, shout out to Malcolm Gladwell, but yeah, he does flow in this odd space.
Yeah, he a little Rachel Dolezal-ish.
What?
Yeah, most definitely.
Wait, who is
Not
this nigga?
not in terms of like his ideology, just overall looks.
Okay.
He's very pale, almost. He can pass as white if he didn't have like a little afro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
He got a niggerish afro.
And it's like his hair ain't even that kinky. You feel me?
but
Like
it's just enough. He's got like a Jewish afro.
if you cut it a certain way, he could be a Caucasian man.
Or a real
Caucasian,
Italian.
or he could either be a Jewish person or a Caucasian. Either one.
That nigga
Like,
miscellaneous.
I'm just thinking of like Seabass.
Nah, not even close to Seabass.
He's really
Seabass is
Italian.
egregiously white.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even give him Italian. That nigga's
Nah.
built like a bass fish too.
He's built like an Italian.
Bro, look at this nigga, bro.
Oh, he's black?
He look like Jordan B. Peterson. He allegedly, don't just allegedly. He claims it.
He do look like Jordan.
He look like Jordan B. He look Canadian, nigga.
He is Canadian though.
Bro, it's something weird about him. Like you could tell he's ethnic, but
Justin. Oh shit, he wearing a white t-shirt. I about to say, look at the difference between the skin on his neck and the skin on his face. But that's just a clean ass white tee. He got that shit from the smoke shop.
I was about to say, is he Hispanic?
Nah, he claims to be a black man.
Huh.
I was trying to find what his wife looked like because I want to see.
Let's see what she looked like.
I want to see if he married.
Yeah, a sister.
See, his wife is too light skinned. If he really wanted to make his black shit work, he should have got the darkest.
He's not going to have black kids.
Yeah, his kids aren't going to be black. They're going to be fucking Puerto Rican looking.
Yeah, that's the one thing. My kids gotta be dark, kind of.
Yeah, like even if it's like some
Like me, like
she's
golden
like an
brown.
Afro Latina situation.
Yeah.
Dominican, little Puerto Rican mix. That's real specific. But,
Yeah.
Closest reference on my mind.
But now that you talk about like your children getting lighter or darker, I'm thinking about like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Like his dad is like a whole dark skinned black dude. He
Yeah.
has a white wife, and then they have.
And he
him.
can't light a cigar.
He's like high yellow, light skin, but all niggerish features like hair and shit like that. Well, not even face, but mainly hair. But then he has babies. He's married to a white woman, and their kids look like Malcolm Gladwell.
They just got unlucky. Like sometimes you can get a J. Cole. It's like I believe that he's half white, but when you see him, it's just like that's a black dude.
Yeah. And it's because of those freeform locks. If he didn't have those freeform,
Nah, even before then, even when he had the little
Yeah.
Caesar, there was never a point in time where you questioned if J. Cole was black or not.
Yeah.
But you did that with logic.
And
Because logically, that shit doesn't look like it was
and Aubrey,
possible.
because
Yeah, Drake too.
he didn't have the
When Drake came out, I thought he was Cuban.
the influctuation of a nigga. Like every time he
He
spoke,
talked like a nigga named Aubrey.
yeah. There was a clip of him because he used to do shows and act and shit. He was on a date. It was like a double date, and he was like he was talking about UK slang. And he was like talking about how they say mandem, like mandem are crazy, and he's just sounding like the most like whitest dude ever. Like it's like wow, this nigga's just playing the character. But shout out to Drake though.
See, that's what happens when you don't grow up with your pops. His dad was black.
Yeah.
And his
He
dad
was real nigga.
Was a Memphis nigga.
Real Memphis nigga, yeah.
Probably flashing guns on IG Live and
yeah,
shit.
and strip clubs and shit.
Yeah.
Banging red rum.
Making easy money, pimping hoes is serious.
Yeah, Jesus. But nah.
I had something else about Drake that I was just thinking about, but I forgot what that was. But shout out that nigga Aubrey, though.
I'm about to say, shout out to Aubrey. I hope he don't retire. I don't think there's certain things you can't retire from.
I saw this one poll. It was like, who do you think will retire first, J. Cole or Drake? I think J. Cole might do it first, but Drake is going to make it like a party.
A thing.
It's going to be a celebration.
Yeah.
Tour.
Yeah, he's going to make it a thing. Fucking light-skinned niggas.
Yeah.
You got to go out with a bang.
Niggas theatrical. Oh, this is what it was. What is it? How many rappers do you think started off as thespians? These niggas is
Lesbians.
secretly stage performers. Nigga,
Nah.
they was in drama club. Because we got Tupac. Definitely got Aubrey Graham.
To that extent, probably not a lot, but it was probably some that liked drama. They just didn't want to be deemed a homophobe or a homosexual,
Yeah.
for being into drama. Because if I was leaving one day, I left the group, I was like, hey, I got to go to theater. Y'all niggas would have been like, nigga, what? You got to go to theater?
Yeah, nah, you got killed, nigga.
You Peter Pan, nigga?
It's worse than somebody fucking your bitch. Nigga.
Yeah, it's
What,
like
you got a script, nigga.
Nigga, you got a script? Nigga, what you reading, nigga?
You're not even yourself.
Yeah,
you
what,
play roles,
what
nigga.
character you playing, nigga?
Yeah.
But that's how it would be, though.
And plus, they don't be doing like no cool shit.
Yeah.
School plays. 90% of them, you're gonna be wearing tights.
Even in,
It's gonna be like some Shakespearean bullshit.
and you
It's
can't
not
even
like
kiss her.
It's not like you acting out Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I'm Ricky in this
Or
Boys in the Hood play.
some real shit.
I'm a zigzag to make it look realistic, but I'm still get shot in there.
Yeah, got to stick and move for
That
real.
nigga Ricky did not try to get out the way.
Yeah.
And he plays football.
Nigga froze up.
Out of like, see, when you an athlete and you die when you could have did something athletic to get out of it, it's got to sting a little bit.
He should have
worse when
jumped
you in
over
heaven, right?
something, right? Yeah.
Like imagine 𝙬𝙾𝚂𝚃 got jumped. Like nigga, you ain't jump over all them niggas like
Yeah.
a ninja.
Or run away. I'm pretty sure this nigga.
Like nigga, you got a first step.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame. nigga.
Exactly. Sprint out that bitch. Nah, John Moran will fight, though. He's a bad example.
John Morant would try to fight niggas.
He'll pull out that motherfucking. What was it?
I think it was a 38.
Yeah.
According to my estimation.
Yeah, it was solid, nigga. A little pea shooter and shit.
He held that shit like he was on the keychain.
Bro, he was. He was. I got it.
What do you think? Like, I know we talked about it, but like, what do you think was going through this nigga mind?
Bro, he was in the club. He just lost to Denver. He dropped 30. He was like, bro, let me go to the club.
Yeah.
But he wasn't a gentleman, like we said. He was just smiling like a nigga, like, look at this ass, nigga. Yeah.
Some niggas too impressionable.
Two, yeah.
Getting drafted by Memphis might kill him. Or get him arrested,
Nigga.
But then again, I don't know. If you that type of nigga, you gonna act up wherever you are.
That's
Like
what I'm
the nigga
saying.
Miles Bridges, he was beating his bitch in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing really overtly dangerous
Oh.
about Charlotte.
Speaking of niggas beating on the women, did you see that football player?
Nah, what do you...
There was a football player.
Took some smelling salts and snuffed the bitch?
He went to jail for beating this bitch. He got 6 months, but I want to show you the video.
Of him beating her?
Hold on, let me... That was a body being thrown into a TV. I'm going to play it again.
Ain't the TV fell on
And
him?
then the TV fell on her. But he got 6 months for this.
He must be like third string, 'cause this is a very tiny apartment. Shit look like a motel. Is that a white girl?
It's a white bitch. Another scene.
Hey, I forgot we got to talk.
I was about to say shit.
This?
The second.
God damn, what is going on? That shit look like Looney Tunes when like they just fighting in a cloud of dirt.
So he's human, right?
Yeah.
He threw the bitch at the TV. The TV, she hit the TV, boom, hit the floor. The
TV falls on her.
The TV falls on her.
Flat screen.
He looks back, like after he threw it, he looked back like goofy bitch. And then when he heard another bang, he was like, oh, like, are you okay? But then he turned back. Like, did you see that?
Nah, I didn't see that.
It was very subtle. He still cares about her, but he's just beating on her and shit. Like, look. Okay, so boom, popped in the head. Bow. Boom, hit again.
Good Lord.
And I'm holding it so y'all can't hear it. So boom, she hits the TV.
Damn, they got this shit from both angles. They got a ring light,
This is a whole nother...
ring camera.
Yeah. So boom. Nigga, this nigga made the light go out. Boom.
Not funny, but that's not funny, nigga.
Hit the TV. He's looking away. The TV falls. He looks back. And then he continues walking forward like, okay, the bitch not dead.
Oh my God.
So,
This is the worst angle too.
but I
This
said
shit
that.
look like a scene out of Predator.
I said that
I mean, she's putting that bitch with a
racism,
pot.
racism is coming to an end. If he's getting 6 months, like a white man would get 6 months,
Yeah.
Race relations are getting better. Black men are getting tried as white men.
Because they should have lynched this nigga.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying that they should have lynched the nigga, but they would have lynched the nigga. That's what I mean.
Look at his face.
Yeah, that is lynchable. Boy, hold on, zoom out. I gotta get the full God. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hey, he got 6 months for this. That's what a white man would get. I don't.
How you feel about that sentence? In 6 months, you know, that's a little vacation, right? Especially for a nigga who beats his bitch.
This is a white man would get 6 months though. So it's like he's a football player.
Shout out race relations in America for
Yeah, this thing.
finally coming. They're gonna have to take down the 13th documentary, nigga. It's gonna be real fair soon.
And you know, they ex-girlfriend, of course.
Yeah, nah.
But
I feel like we might have treated this subject very lightly. You should never beat your bitch. You know, we don't condone that at all.
You see, it's tricky because if we have to say that, like, nigga, we shouldn't have to tell people that.
Why not? Nah, we can give the wrong impression.
Yeah.
We can get the wrong impression because, you know, when you're sitting here and you're talking on these microphones and shit, there's intent and there's what actually fucking happened. You get what I mean? There's intent and there's interpretation. That's a better way of putting it.
I don't know if this is possible, but nigga, this shit was crazy. She just threw at the TV. God damn. Nigga, that was all one thing.
Yeah, that was all one switch.
That was one action.
That was just,
Ooh. Hey, yeah, don't beat your bitch, man.
Yeah, you know.
But
that.
Race relations are getting better.
He's beating her knowing that he's being filmed.
Yes. That roid rage.
That CTE should be fucking.
CTE, roid
they really
rage.
Can't make good decisions.
Yeah, man. You know, it's unfortunate. Yeah, there's nothing good about the situation, but you know, don't beat your girl. You might not get as lucky as him. You might get more than 6 months. He is a professional football player, or ex-professional. I mean, he got money for a good lawyer, nigga. What do you think his lawyer said?
He was probably watching the highlights like us, like, God damn. Sack that hoe.
First down, nigga.
I don't know. I be wondering what lawyers do think. Defendants? Because a lot of times you're going to have to justify some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga did some heinous shit. You got to make it make sense.
Yeah.
You the ultimate devil's advocate.
He's probably like, honor.
If you were his lawyer, you feel me?
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, you're his lawyer, so you have to defend him. We're not saying that we condone beating women because we don't.
Yeah.
But in this hypothetical situation where you're this nigga's public defendant, how do you justify beating a white woman?
I'll be, you know, I'll just go up to the judge, right? Be like, Your Honor, do we really need to be here, right? What's the level of like criminal activity? Like, is beating your girl,
Where does that rank?
is beating your bitch worse than selling crack?
Is beating your bitch worse than selling crack? Who are you selling crack to?
The community.
But if you're selling crack to a pregnant mother,
It's
then it's like
the community.
Now it's a little ambiguous.
But that's why I'm putting
Makes
the
it more-
community, you know.
You selling crack to the community, it's like, you know, you ain't make them all fiends. They was fiends when y'all met. You just had something that they needed. Really a pharmacist. You just got to look at it with a better perspective.
I don't know how this nigga, I don't know how to answer your question. I don't know how this nigga did it.
Nah, beating your girl is way worse than selling drugs. Because you making people happy with drugs. You're bringing fucking positivity to the community.
Positivity?
Yeah.
It depends on the drug.
When you high,
It depends on the drug.
it depends on the drug.
It's a lot of cokeheads in Raleigh. I didn't know this.
Man. Yeah, it's definitely snowing and Raleigh.
It's
nigga.
snowing in Raleigh.
You remember when that one nigga asked us for 3 things? He wanted directions. He wanted some of your nuts.
Yeah. My peanuts.
Yeah.
I had a jar of
Some
peanuts.
of your nuts.
Yeah.
And some cocaine. nigga.
And some coke, yeah.
Like, we just had it.
Yeah.
Like, we just had it all.
Well, specifically, I think he was talking about crack. Was he talking about cocaine?
I think he might have been talking about crack and he would have settled with some cocaine.
He would have settled for coke.
You feel me? A little like they don't got Pepsi. You
Yeah,
get Coke.
you get coke and shit. You know, maybe Diet Coke.
They don't got lemonade. You get a hot. You
Yeah,
gotta have a little backup.
you get the closest thing to it. Nah.
What made you say that? You been seeing a lot of crackheads?
My mom, she was like, this lady she worked with, you know, she knows she do coke. And if it's one person in the office doing coke, that means it's at least 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's how coke works. It's
It's
not,
a network, nigga. You don't do coke by yourself.
yeah, you feel
It's
me?
a social drug.
It's a social drug. And, you know, working for the state, too. So those motherfuckers working for the state at the lower level that are on coke. So what you think about these high officials,
Nah,
nigga?
these days, nigga, all that stress,
Nigga.
all this anxiety.
Nigga. The president, nigga.
So yeah, well, you wouldn't try coke though, right? Because should we say his name?
Nah.
Shout out to the homie.
Yeah.
You know, at a party, go in the bathroom. Like,
wouldn't-
where this nigga at? This nigga is looking for. Oh,
Oh, my God.
God damn.
Yeah. Can we bleep that, please? Clean up on how now.
I said his name and then
But
I heard it.
I heard-
Did I just say that?
I heard the inflection in your voice. It's like, oh, you was
Yeah.
But you know, it was some white girls. Double entendre. It was a lot of white girls.
Yeah, it
in
was a
there.
lot of white girls in this
Well,
facility.
technically, it was a little bit of white girl, but it was a lot of white girls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I would try it.
Yeah. What?
I would try some coke. Fuck it. I've done shrooms. I've done shrooms and LSD.
That's not the same.
You've done acid.
That's not the same.
That is the same. If anything, it's way worse.
So you do coke.
I would try coke.
You play with your nose.
You play with your brain. We play with our brains.
I would too.
But with plants. Oh, so we
Wait, first of all,
He's not-
this
this is a pretty even table right now. Me and you are on the same wave. And y'all are on the same.
first of
wave.
all, coke comes from a natural plant.
and then they step on it and do shit to
Not
it, nigga.
necessarily,
There's no
Tony.
white powder
you
in
can get it
nature.
pure. You can get it pure.
You can get it. You can get it pure. Of course, you know, in
You
today's
still
society.
have to do something to it. You don't just get cocaine in powdery form in nature. You don't just let me go scoop it up like it's a ball
That
of
I
snow.
understand. I do understand that.
But you understand what's happening with the
You
weed
can't
nowadays,
even just
right?
do pure coke. You probably die.
You know, half of our weed that we smoke has chemicals. Did you know if
Pesticides.
the nugs, if they look all small and like even, if they look too perfect, your nugs not GMO.
I'd take some GMO nugs over some cocaine.
Yeah, but that's not what that wasn't the question, Dub. I would try cocaine though. I'd try this coke. Do some coke. Fuck it.
I'll do some Molly.
Oh, but you'll do Molly.
I wouldn't
see,
do no
that's
coke.
and that's crazy to me.
What?
Molly.
Molly is crazy. I know. I've heard. This is the thing about it. Why? Another reason why I would try it. Coke is like the last natural drug that I would ever try because it's not. It doesn't have to go through that many transformations to get to the powder, and you don't have to add that many additives. But like Molly, nigga, that is literally a scientific experiment.
MDMA, right?
That nigga said is lit. I'm good on that. Like
I'm doing that before I do some motherfucking cocaine. Nigga.
I've never heard a bad story. I've literally not one time in my life never heard a bad story about coke, about the experience. But I have heard several Molly bad stories.
You haven't heard any horror stories about cocaine.
The only horror story that there is with cocaine is if it literally takes over your life to the point that like you start selling
strong coke usage.
Yeah,
Niggas
right.
can
I'm talking
die
casual usage,
off cocaine.
casual uses, and on top of and just overall experience. I've only heard good things.
You know you can have a heart attack just doing that shit.
Nigga, you can lose.
Bad heart, yeah.
But I mean, you can lose your consciousness, your self of being with shrooms. We've seen it happen.
doing it on purpose.
With Larry.
That was weed. And Larry had like some...
But even then...
We just dropping niggas' names, but fuck it. Larry
that's his real name?
Shit. Yeah, Larry's his real... No, it isn't Larry.
Exactly. It's not his name. We good. We good. We good.
Yeah.
But... Yeah.
But Larry already had some mental issue. I think he had like some form of schizophrenia that got triggered by marijuana.
How the fuck do you just... nigga, do you just...
So you can
I
read,
can't wait to play this back.
one Simply Psychology book and come in with all these definitions.
First of all, I can read one book and you haven't read a book. on psychology.
You don't know what the fuck I read.
Have you
nigga.
read Simply
You don't know.
Psychology?
I ain't read that bullshit
can't read
because I don't need simply
Yeah,
psychology.
yeah.
I need complex psychology. nigga.
Okay, sure.
I want to learn real pimping, nigga.
Nigga said
the
college.
laws of human nature.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Simply psychology,
Fuck outta here,
nigga.
nigga.
That's just for dummies. This is great value version.
Nigga, it's not for dummies because it's Simply Psychology.
Yeah, they
I
break
could
it
have
down.
got the for dummies Simply
Nigga,
Psychology.
it's for Down syndromes. Nigga, it's for your hard heads.
No, it's for people that want the basis of knowledge.
Yeah, you want a basic knowledge. I want an in-depth,
This nigga.
intricate understanding.
Whatever, nigga.
Yeah. I mean, if you like
understanding.
surface level definitions, that's cool. You can sound like T.I. if you want to.
Niggas surface level definitions. First of all, I read a book on psychology. I have the right to speak on it,
You have not read a book. You're reading a book.
which is close enough. You've read zero.
You
Like
don't know
the fact
what
that
I've
the
read.
fact, nigga, I do know what you read.
Dale
Nigga.
Carnegie, How to Win
Yeah.
Friends and Influence People is a psychological book. So is the Law of Human Nature. Nigga, laws of human chess, nigga. Pimpin' King.
That's
psychology.
that's
Complex. It's complex psychology, nigga.
That's not even
real world scenario.
But you're
nigga.
not even learning about, like, I'm learning about Ed Freeman. I'm learning about the niggas who did
What'd he
the
do?
studies.
What'd he do?
Nigga.
What'd he do?
I'm not
Ed
gonna tell you.
Freeman. Go ahead.
What you mean?
Boom. Ed Freeman. You know what I mean. Don't do that.
It was one of the niggas
Ed Freeman.
that conducted the science on, like,
The something with the thing, right?
I mean, hey, I read it.
Simply psychology.
I read
See,
it.
That's the type of knowledge
But you see,
get
but
with
you see,
simple shit.
But you see,
He
I
did the thing with the doohickey.
but you see,
that's
I
all you
can
got.
admit that. But you haven't read a real psychology book.
And we know it's
48
the same amount of psychology.
No, we
you
don't.
read that bullshit, and I've read nothing.
We do not.
know everything.
Nigga, I
said,
gave
nigga.
facts about the nigga. What else we got to talk?
Yeah. Go to your notes, nigga. Yeah. The fuck was that shit?
You just about to fucking.
2 hours?
I was about to say. I need. TikTok being banned.
Is that like, what's the, like...
It has to go through the House and the Senate, but it has been, it's going around. Like, hey, nigga.
I mean, they say that shit is Chinese spyware, so we gotta get rid of it,
It's kind of fucked
I'm gonna
up
miss
though.
the titties and the ass and all that, but, you
Really
get that
though?
anyway.
I was about to say.
That's what I'm saying. It's like... You said what? What's your algorithm looking like, brother?
It's no,
I don't
you're
be- I
not.
don't be on
It's not.
TikTok. I'm saying like
It's
There's plenty of ass and titties
it's
on
not
TikTok.
like Twitter.
It's
not Twitter.
boobs.
Oh, it's not Twitter.
It's
I'm
boobs
talking
on
about
there.
like the fits, like the outfit.
Yeah.
But it's like the gyrating
Yeah,
and the
but-
jiggling.
But
and
that's
all
different,
that.
though. That's
Yeah.
different, though.
That's like the little dances or turn around and make
Yeah.
look jiggle shit.
Yeah.
It makes
that's
good
scary,
fun.
but-
Yeah.
Find me on Twitter where it's really crack.
Yeah, Leon want porn. That's understandable.
This nigga.
I'm just saying, like you said it like it was like they out. You know what I'm saying? I don't
You know, it's
consider
soft
I don't
porn.
consider titties in first off, let's address this. I don't consider titties in fucking swimwear like that fucking popping to me. Like let me see the titty. For
Like
me to-
cleavage.
Yeah, cleavage
Hey,
don't do it for me.
that
Let me
was
see the titty. bro.
that was the
You know what I'm
thing
saying?
on the last episode with Yams when I told her you're doing good, but you can do better. When she was doing good, she was kind of showing the titty like she kind of didn't want to do it, but she did want to do it. Like,
Oh, there's so many things. There's so many things.
Yeah.
So many things. Before I forget this one, you know what is a code name I can give her? The real petite bitch from Wakefield that's getting into the fuck industry. You know what
yes,
I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. I saw it the other day.
You saw the poor
I
advertisement.
saw. Well, actually, let me take a step.
That shit looks horrendous.
I saw whatever that was. Yes,
Whatever that piss poor bull back nigga.
whatever that was. It was
I've seen SoundCloud links that's been posted harder.
Yeah.
And what do you think is more fucking valuable? Porn
Yeah.
or this nigga trying to get on.
It's almost so. Talking about this bitch, she's like, she's posting erotic pictures, but they're not.
Bro.
But I'm just saying that because that's the word to use for it. But they're not even high.
That's what they're supposed to
They're
be.
not even high echelon. I really want to tell the bitch like, like who are you kidding?
What are you doing?
Who are you kidding?
You know what, if you don't
And then I click on the link, the
don't
OnlyFans
give-
link. Bitch only got like 12 posts. I'm like, bitch, it's 365 days in a year,
Out of a
bitch.
year, like, what
fuck
the
is wrong with you,
fuck?
bitch?
bitch,
It's 360.
5 days in a week.
Yeah,
in a
bitch.
weekday.
Fuck you talking about, bitch?
Business.
I've spoken to her, She's a silly.
She's a peculiar bitch.
She's a goofy goober.
She's one of those.
They- like something. I think something is wrong. Like I really think something
Like
is
she might
wrong.
be a hard header.
Like
Those are the ones. So I know
Almost.
I have experience in what you're talking about. But
Yeah.
I feel like those are the ones that the ism. You ain't gonna be able to give them nothing. They have to learn everything.
oh no, AJ,
have to learn
no,
everything.
No.
AJ,
That's
They
no.
have to learn everything on their own.
That's-
AJ,
Nope.
no.
Yeah, I see what you're saying,
No.
but I disagree. I disagree with that.
Well, okay, yeah. First of all,
Go ahead.
it all starts with you. You get what I mean? Like if a bitch is doing anything, it's because of something that you did and she's reacting.
For sure.
So if orders aren't being followed, you got to look in the mirror.
So
What Michael
okay,
Jackson
but this is
said.
another thing too. I'm not, and I don't want to. I don't want to say that it's impossible with those type, but I can say that I won't put the work into it. So I'll say that before I'll say it's impossible. I know it's not impossible, but the work that would require to put into that compared to another case,
There are some women
oranges to me.
like it's some women like you kind of have to wait on them. Like you got to have some bitches around. You feel me? To keep you busy.
Yeah.
Like it's
You're occupied.
it's not one way to do anything. Like in martial arts.
What's that one shit? It's 1,000 ways to skin a cat.
Yeah. That's the same.
That sounds like a Ted Bundy.
Yeah. I'm about to say, nigga. Whoa, that was racist.
Them wet, nah, nigga, that's
AJ
not
said
racist.
it was
That's a fact, nigga. Them wet markets, nigga.
wet
They
market.
probably got like you know how they have knitting classes. They got cat skinning classes, nigga. It's for real. How to declip a fucking bat wing.
Teach you like attention.
Yeah.
And teaching niggas.
But yeah, that whole I've seen it and I've been tempted to like swipe up. And be
Swipe
like,
up, right?
Say, bitch, like you know,
Like
yeah.
you doing like it's cool, but
I wonder if there's like a post on there that we can look at right now.
literally.
And I kind of want to juxtapose this with another bitch. I don't think you know this bitch.
Wait, you going to IG?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
well I'm gonna find the bitch on Snap.
What is this bitch name?
But
Might not be able to find it. No, I found it.
and if she doesn't, okay, she has something posted. Like you see, like this is the only thing she posted. No material.
And that's better than what we was referring to.
Yeah, like she looks okay here, but like, bitch, you want like bitches don't sell bitches selling key Glock tickets. Bitches, what is wrong with you?
What the fuck did she come
But
across them shit?
I don't know. She probably stole them or something. But bitches aren't selling femininity. You know what I mean?
Bro, so I'm glad you said that, because with this one right here,
Yeah.
I'm not finding any of the exact posts that I'm looking for, but she's a stripping premium Snapchat asshole, right? I don't like her marketing. Her marketing is better than hers.
Well, Tony is IG though.
But it's not even what she posts. It's how she's convincing niggas to tap in. Like
Is she bullying?
She's a bully.
She's a bullier.
She's a shamer.
I
If
hate
you're not
that.
in my private Snap, what the fuck is you doing?
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
don't meet me in Charlotte tonight to throw this money, what the fuck is you doing?
That was the one thing, you
Who
know.
are you?
It's like that was the one thing, you know. I told Yams and shit, about these tricks. Like, you got to be about business, but you don't make the nigga feel bad for it.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
They shouldn't feel like a cashier at a register.
They shouldn't feel like a piece of
receipt.
shit
Yeah.
because they want to buy some titties. Don't make them feel like that. You get what I'm saying? They're humans too.
Yeah.
It's no like empathy in this shit no more.
That's what happens when you. But that's like.
Yeah.
These are like extreme feminists that are also hoes at the same time. It's like, hold up now. Hold up.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah.
It's a bunch of holeless pimps. That's exactly what it
Yeah,
is.
it's 100%.
All these fucking renegades. See, it's something weird that happens when you got to play both roles. You feel me? You can't really turn it off. Like a single black woman, she gonna be a little bit more aggressive because she got to play both roles. Nigga, she on her own.
Nigga.
And she can't just turn that shit off as easy.
Exactly.
Same with these bitches.
Yeah. Without kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the same, man. These bitches crazy, these bitches goofy.
Shout out to all the hoes, shout out to all the strippers, the fucking bartender bitches,
Yep.
the botanist hoes, them bitches that be looking up to Erykah Badu,
Yeah,
the plant-based hoes.
them Jill Scott
I fuck
hoes.
with the Jill Scott hoes.
Yeah.
Natural bitches.
I'll fuck Jill Scott.
I fuck. Erykah Badu and her daughter.
Her daughter, yeah.
She a little Badu.
Yeah. But, they allegedly, Badu got powers. You know that?
Yeah.
Like they say,
like the pussy do something to nigga.
They say, back then, like 2000s shit, she used to look at niggas like it wasn't just a look. It was like, yeah.
I heard, like, didn't she fuck Common and then you started wearing fedoras?
Yeah, he started wearing those goofy ass French hats.
Yeah. Body suits.
The sweaters with the collar
She
shirts.
touched his kundalini.
Yeah.
Fingered right in his kundalini.
She probably did what the dominant was Miss Claudette.
Who?
Wait, what's
Miss
that?
Claudette. Mama Tanya?
Mama Tanya.
Yeah.
She probably did what Mama Tanya told us that she does to her husband. Middle finger up, pointed slanted in her husband's asshole.
Prostate exam.
Yeah. And he likes that too. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
I don't know. Shout out Mama Tanya.
Shout out Mama Tanya.
Yeah.
Man, we get these niggas a hot one.
Nah, I'm about to
we
say.
getting the signal that it's time to wrap up.
Uh-huh.
So that means it's time to get the fuck back. He's been all about the show.
It's been good. It's been great. Thank you for watching. Jay Nobles.
Tone Groove.
TDS at 7 p.m. Tuesdays. Y'all already know what time this dropped.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed
We're
it,
also hosting the show.
April 7th in Greensboro. We're going to do some snippets for that. Don't worry about it. But, yeah. Anything y'all need to say?
We've been good.
Y'all been
They've
good.
been all right.